Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Gilded Flask, where adventure is never far. My name is Barry, and I will be your Dungeon Master for today, and I'm joined by three wonderful people. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm playing Corey Flinziker, the Tabaxi Artificer Rogue. We're joined by...
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm also playing Bria Aurelia, the Tiefling Gunslinger, and I am joined by the lovely Daniel and DM Barry, as well as...
I'm Jed. I'm going to be playing Petro, the Firbolg Paladin of the Oath of the Ancients.
Steviness.
And Steve.
And Steve.
Absolutely. We play Dungeons and Dragons every Friday, more or less every Friday, live on Twitch. So if you want to follow us live, then follow us right now as we're recording this, or if you are watching this on YouTube or listening to us somewhere on the go, like for example on a podcast. If you want to come to us on Twitch, we are live every Friday at 6 p.m. EST, if memory serves, or 11 p.m. GMT. Or equivalent. It's in our Discord as well. Follow our Discord and you get like a shiny tag that tells you that we're live. It's really handy. And as I said, we're on YouTube, we're on podcast, so you can listen to us on the go or watch us if you don't have the time to follow us live. But following us live is great because we start off the show with a little questionnaire where we just talk amongst ourselves about like a fun D&D topic and involve the chat. So if you want to be involved with that, then being here live works. Which I think the topic for today will be, let's see, Daniel, you had a really good one. You said, were you ever presented with a situation you didn't know how your character would get out of, but it inspired a cooler plan than you started with? All right, but we also do have a game to play. So I think without further ado, let's open up that intro and let's get back into the ruins.
Sounds like a plan.
Drakkenheim. Once the glittering jewel of Westamar, beacon of civilization, academic study, and religious pursuit. But one fateful day, death fell from the heavens, raising the once vibrant city to rubble. Then, sickness, pandemonium, and monstrous mutations that overtook the few who survived. And yet, beneath the decay and calamity, the remains of Drakkenheim revealed a new secret. Whispers of this discovery crept across the lands. Delirium. Survivors, crusaders, and fortune seekers from near and far battled for dominance, ruthlessly vying for power over the ruined city. In the midst of chaos, three heroes stand ready to survive, to rebuild, and perhaps to profit. And the key to their success may lie deep in the dungeons of Drakkenheim.
Yeah, the Dungeons of Drakkenheim. Here we are once again, episode number 8, if memory serves. And boy, do we have an interesting session today because my, what happened last time? Well, last time you guys went to investigate a location. You have heard of a location called the Black Ivory Inn, which supposedly would hold an entrance or cave or passageway of the sorts that could be used for smuggling things in and out of the city. And you have been told that if this passageway is still intact, it might prove a wonderful way to get in and out of the city without having to use the city gates. You went to check it out and found a fully functional bar, or inn actually, at its location with patrons and music and drinks and everything. And as you fed your curiosity, as you do as adventurers, you went in, looked around, asked a couple of people about the location itself, and then decided like this is a tad too creepy. Let's go outside, and noticed that you couldn't, because you were caught in a time bubble, and not just any time bubble, but a time bubble on September the 16th, 1111, starting at 3 p.m. And in just 5 hours, a meteor would come crashing down. Would you have seen the meteor coming crashing down at 8:05 p.m. on that dreadful day? You've seen a meteor flying by, you've seen it explode, you felt yourself dying to the impact of the meteor. And then you reset, and the whole thing started again. And this time loop has caught you for a couple of times now, where you've done a couple of things, you've looked around, but every time you either die because of another means, or ultimately the meteor comes down, wipes everything clean, and you start over again. And we ended last session with one such event where the situation restarted again. Only now that it's happened a couple of times, you had to roll a saving throw to see whether or not you are slowly being consumed by this bubble, slowly forgetting why you came there and who you are, and instead kind of feeling comfortable with the situation that you're in. And sometimes the dice giveth, sometimes the dice taketh away, but all three of you failed your check there. So we're going to start with the fact that the three of you are in another reset of the time bubble, where all three of you kind of forgot about the current events of Drakkenheim. It'll still be in the back of your mind, but it's not top of mind right now. And instead, the situation has reset, and you kind of feel comfortable where you are. With that, we're going to start, and oh gosh, do I hope that you guys are going to get out of this, because this is going to be tense.
We hope so too. The campaign might end today. There is that possibility.
If the saving throws are not in your favor, it can be over today.
Please, dice gods.
Aside from that last critical fail, I had really good rolls last session.
You did. It was uncanny.
It was. It's almost cat-like.
But
I love this song.
All right. There we are again. You are back in the tavern. Let me just drag you to the entrance, because it starts as it did every single time. You just opened the doors, and from the front, the owner of the bar, Big Mike, or Open Mike Connolly, comes walking towards you with his arms wide and raised, saying, welcome to the Black Ivory Inn. Would you like a table? There's still one free for you.
Yes. Yes, this feels kind of familiar.
yeah, I think we could take a table, but I guess.
What was I
Oh,
supposed
good.
What was I supposed to do today? I think I had a meeting.
Oh.
Hey,
Did
Brian.
you write it down?
Mhm.
Let's get a seat and talk about it.
Do you guys smell goat's milk?
Yeah.
That's what it smells like to me.
There you go. Pfeiffer will be with you shortly to take your drinks.
Sure.
I'm going to sit down over there if you
Hey.
need anything.
Mike,
Yes?
what's your policy on soliciting?
Well, that very much depends on what you're soliciting.
Oh, only the best goods. I'll come back to you later. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. Well, you enjoy yourself. And he turns around and walks back to the table close to the pianist. And right behind him, Pfeiffer comes to your table with a big smile and pulls out a little notepad and says, well, so what'll it be for the three of you?
Oh, I'm almost afraid to ask, but do you have any goat's milk?
We do actually, yes. It's been brought today, fresh.
Oh, tall glass of goat's milk then.
All right, that'll be one. What about you two?
How do you have fresh goat's milk?
That's
She
a
looks-
good question.
That is a very good question.
Whatever. Never mind.
You know,
What kind of wine
how-
selection you got? Sorry, good.
Well, we have, of course, we have the Crownland wine, which is from our own wine fields here in West Tamar. But we also do have a fine Illyrian wine that's imported.
Wait. Did you get it from those guys outside, the paladins?
What paladin, sir? It's just from the fields.
And look over at Petro.
And I think for the two of you, this would be a moment.
Ain't you one
Because
of
that's two things that are weird.
So what is it? A wisdom save?
This is a wisdom saving throw, yes.
Got it.
Oh God, my +0 was gonna help me.
14 for me.
13? No,
All
10 for me.
Okay. Corey, you dismissed this thought. Like, sure,
Yeah.
whatever. And you're actually pretty comfortable where you are right now. Petro, you start to realize that this is that time bubble that you were in.
Oh, wait. Oh, they do have goat's milk. But wait, it's not real goat's milk? Or maybe it's from... Oh, hey, you guys. Oh, we just did this. Wait, oh, hey, Corey, we just
What?
did this.
What?
Oh, do you remember? Okay. Hi, waiter. When was the last royal family born person? When was the last person who was born in the royal family born?
Oh, that was our baby girl. That was 2 years ago.
I was like 15 years. Wait, what?
Yeah, see what I mean? These people. Oh, also, sorry, this is a lot just to keep in my head all at the same time. Okay, so we were just here. We went through this whole thing. We came in here, and then the meteor fell. We're in some sort of a time loop right now, and people think that it's 15 years ago. And also,
Are you
we need
feeling
to
all right,
snap
sir?
out of it. Oh, I'm feeling great. Can you go get my goat's milk?
Yes, right away. As she walks away, like, puzzled. Briar, I think you hearing this warrants, I think, a wisdom saving throw for you as well, because this is weird.
Yep.
The royal family, like 2 years ago, huh?
Royal family? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Okay.
all these people think that it's before the meteor fell and we're in some sort of illusion or time loop or magic thing. And also, we can't do magic.
I
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't. I'm not a magic user anyway, Petro.
Oh, I can't do magic, which means I can't heal you. And also, I cannot detect if there is a specific kind of magic here.
So the situation as it is right now, Petro, you snap out of this. Like, you understand what the situation is. Corey and Briar, they're floating in between. This is a totally limbo for them.
Okay,
on
guys.
one side, you make sense, but on the other side, you're talking gibberish. Like, huh? As she said, she's not using magic. What? What are you going to do
Briar?
about this?
You are my friend, and I'm very, very sorry for what is about to happen. And Petro slaps her.
Okay.
At this, she just kind of be like stunned. The hood of her cloak has already fallen off over her head, and she just kind of like slowly looks at Petrol. Just, why did you hit me?
Oh, I thought maybe it would help. Apparently it didn't. I'm sorry.
Does that warrant?
I'm not sure if I should reward that. Like,
So
I don't know. I kind of want to roll another roll if that does help.
Corey,
see, the thing is, like, what's going on in my mind right now? Like, on one side is like, yeah, but like on the other side, this is something Petra would never do. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, go ahead and roll another one.
Okay, normal or as is?
Normal one.
Normal one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom and roll. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's a 2.
Hang on. Redcon, I'm noticing your wisdom save is a +0, but your wisdom is -1, so you have a +1 in your wisdom save. That would make it into an
Oh.
11. You would have snapped out.
Oh, okay.
So you're
That's
fine.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
still
it's
slap.
because I accidentally rolled a
you rolled
regular wisdom. That's why.
Uh-huh.
I-
Still
I
slaps
wanna-
you, though.
Yeah, I want to say like after him slapping her, just kind of like
right. That makes sense.
stuns her for a second. She just looks at him. She's like, "Why the hell did you hit me?"
Oh, I just thought maybe you could snap out of it, but I guess it didn't help. I'm sorry. Do you know what year it is?
The current year.
Well,
Current
like,
year is it again?
1126.
It's 1126. What?
oh, phew. Okay, I will remember that, and I will slap you again next time.
Don't slap me again.
Oh, okay. I won't slap you. Corey, do
You
you know
slap
what
me
year
again,
it
I'm
is?
slapping you back.
Corey is furiously scribbling on like some either parchment paper that he had or a napkin. He's making out these things that if you look closely, it says Drakkenheim preservation card, and he's gonna try to start selling these to people
Oh, God.
in the bar.
Okay, Corey. Oh, okay. There's no
What?
stopping him at this point.
Do you want me to smack him? I'll do it.
You can. No, I don't know if it'll help.
It helped me.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go over here, and in the floorboard, Petro takes out like a knife and starts like carving into the floors, trying to write something like
Petro was here.
Petro, you are in a time loop.
I'm gonna have to ask this, but can you write?
Yeah, I can write.
Okay.
I went to school.
Yeah, fair. You're paladin. Like you've done
Yeah, I'm-
scripture. That's fair.
Religious person. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the finest calligraphy he could dagger in.
but yeah, it's really messy. Like the writing, the handwriting is really messy since he's doing it. He's carving it.
Like one plank a letter. Like-
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of want to do something. It's going to be a slightly mean. Oh, shit. Corey already left. Damn it.
Hello, sir. Would you like to be part of the Drakkenheim Preservation Society? We at Drakkenheim dearly need to remove the substance known as delirium from our city. And if you, with a donation of 3 silver, you will be doing your part to help the city.
What?
Well, sir, as you know, delirium is a very volatile substance, and with a donation of 3 silver, just give me 3 silver, man. Come on. What are you, an asshole? What are you, a jerk?
Roll me a deception check with disadvantage.
I'm so sorry.
You,
Oh my God.
from a few tables over, you just hear Petro go, language.
I'm so all right. Deception with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you, a jerk?
This even doesn't go well when you call people names, you know.
Oh, great. I rolled I got a 4, which makes it a 10.
The gentleman that you just said this to kind of like looks you up and down, like how rich people do that, like, you know, before they speak, like the and he's like, listen, would it help if I give you a silver? Just go away.
Sure.
Yeah, here you go. Now go away.
Thank you for doing business with you. I'll be back.
Please don't.
Oh, makes his way back over to Briar.
In the meantime, Pfeiffer comes back to your table and hands the glass of goat milk to. Petra isn't there, so she puts it on the table. Oh, here you go. You two, something or?
What do you
Nothing for me.
What do you got that costs us silver?
We have. I guess I can fashion like a water that's less than a silver even, but beyond that we go to like a gold, really.
Never mind. I'm fine.
Okay. What about you, miss?
Nothing for me, thank you.
All right. And she will go in and tend to the other guests.
I got a silver from that guy. He didn't even take one of the cards.
Okay, I carved a note to our future selves in the front of the inn. I don't know if it'll still be there next time, but it's worth a try.
What are you carving into the inn?
Oh, it says, Petro, you are in a time loop. And it says it near the entrance on the floorboards.
Why would you be in a time loop?
Oh,
We are in a time loop.
We are in a time loop.
You guys you haven't even drunk anything yet, okay?
Okay,
Can-
Briar, you can slap him now.
Okay. With that, she's gonna use like the palm of her hand and smack him in the back of the head.
I'm gonna give you the same courtesy. Go ahead and roll your wisdom save.
Please, this is the 3rd one in a row. Oh God! Come on, I'm trying to enjoy my my schemes here. I got like a
Thought that was
7
good.
or no 6.
Yeah, so like you get slapped in the face and that does literally nothing to you.
All right. If you guys are gonna be like this, I'm gonna go to another table.
Petro,
Oh.
grab him.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. But I do want to talk to this person over here.
While you do
As
that,
you walk
I'm
over
gonna.
to,
Yeah, I'll be over
you're
here.
gonna go to that table. Yeah. So the table that Corey and Petro went to, there is a lady sitting there in full plate armor, who has a stack of plates next to her that she apparently has already finished, and she's currently working on like a haunch of meat and some potatoes. Like she is working her way down on that plate.
Hi, you squire for the night outside, don't you?
I'm not a squire.
Oh, maybe I'm getting me
For-
mixed up.
I'm with the Silver Order, but
Oh. Well, what's your name?
I'm Anika Patel, and you are?
Anika Patel. Okay. I'm Petro. I'm also with the Silver Order, but I'm with the Silver Order of today, and I think you are stuck in the past. Do you know what year it is?
Yeah. 1126, is it not?
Oh, you know what year it is. Do you know what delirium is?
Yeah, it's these weird purple crystals that we need to get rid of.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, is that we had a similar conversation earlier. Well, I don't know if it's earlier for you. Maybe it's later for you. Anyway, we had a similar conversation, and then the meteor fell, and all of this reset, and we showed back up here, and we are currently stuck in a time loop, and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of magical heebie-jeebie.
That's what I'm saying. Anika Patel, do you have any family members?
Well, I used to, but a couple of them have died, and the rest is probably back in Illyria.
Okay. What is your mother's maiden name?
He's trying to guess her password. Like,
I'm trying to get facts that I can recite the next time we meet her.
why would I share that with you?
Oh, okay, you don't have to. What is your favorite flavor of health potion?
Berry.
Oh, okay. Berry. I'm not a fan of that myself, but to each their own, I guess.
Hey,
How old are you?
well, you should know better than to ask a lady that. But
Oh my gosh, this is
I'm
so difficult.
27.
Oh, 27. Okay. I think that's enough right now. Thank you for your help. Do you know how to break the time loop?
What time loop are you talking
Oh
about?
boy. Corey, do you have any ideas? Oh wait, no, you're stuck in it too. Okay.
He's grabbed one of her plates, like the one that she like while you were talking to her. He's basically tried to stealthily take some food off her plate.
Okay.
One of the ones that's finished. Sure.
Yep.
I'd like to shout at this guy over here.
Hang on. Which one?
Ooh, I just did some sort of targeting thing. This guy that
Yeah.
is at the table. I'd like to shout for him to come over and join us.
What? Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
come sit with us.
Oh. Sure. He
Oh.
does.
Do you know what year it is?
Well, yes, it's 1111. Fine year.
Do you know what delirium is?
Yes, it's what you get after drinking yourself into a stupor.
Okay, that's pretty funny. But no, that's not why we're here. Okay. Okay. So she thinks it's 1126. What do you think about that?
Well, I think she's already had more than she can have, apparently. And she looks at him and she's like, I will not stand for that. I am a paladin of the Silver Order, and I will not be talked to like that, not even by a noble. And like, there's a conversation starting there.
Okay. I let that play out. See if that goes anywhere. And I
Cool.
I try to, wherever possible, I try to point out the inconsistencies in the things that they're saying.
All right, so then something's brewing over there. I like that. We'll switch over to Briar. Briar, you have sat down next to a gentleman that you haven't talked to before. This is an older gentleman with a long, white grayish beard and mustache, and a completely bald head, and he's wearing purple robes. There is an icon on this robe that I think you might have seen before. This is from the Amethyst Academy.
Okay. I'm going to sit down with him and I'm going to say, "Excuse me, sir, are you part of the Amethyst Academy?"
Oh, what gave it away? The robe, I imagine.
Yes, and the symbol on said robe. Do you know what year it is?
Yes, 1126, I believe, yes.
Correct. So you know everything about delirium?
Well, not everything, my dear, but it's an interesting, marvelous substance, really.
Okay. Did you come here with anybody else?
No,
That's a good question.
I came here on my own accord. I heard about this place being magically fed, if you will. Very interesting, and well, I really got caught listening to this music. You see.
Are you aware that there's a time loop happening right now?
Hey, what now?
Come step outside with me if you don't mind.
But she's just. Well, sure.
And he will follow you.
Okay, we're gonna go out towards the front door,
Okay.
and we're just gonna take a step outside.
Okay.
Yes.
You know how Drakkenheim's kind of empty. Do you see anything? How it seems a bit more lively than it should be?
Yes, apparently they're starting to clean up parts of the city, as they promised, and apparently it's all fit to start with this area. It's good to see lively people coming back into the city. What do you think?
No, delirium hasn't even been cleared out yet.
Well, it seems that they have cleared it out here.
Would you mind trying to step down those steps?
Of course.
And as he walks towards that, like he also walks into this invisible wall.
Oh, well, I say, marvelous. That's an extraordinary bit of magic, it seems.
And he starts pondering.
Yeah, pondering. That's good.
Yes, because you mentioned that this area seemed magically inclined before you decided to make your way over here, correct?
Yes. I've heard stories about an inn in the city where a musician was playing music that was too good to be true, almost as if it was born by magic. I had to hear it with my own ears, and, well, it seems something got the better of me. It seems you are correct about this time loop. You'll have to be careful. If this is indeed a time loop, you'll have to get out as quickly as you can. You see, usually with time loops, those who arrive within recent times are still able to break free, but once you become part of the time loop, there is no saving.
So meaning we just become part of the inn.
If the time loop is ever broken, you are broken with it.
Wow.
I see. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
And then she's gonna run back inside to, what was it?
I'll stay here and have a look at this a little while longer. The music all of a sudden doesn't sound so magical anymore to me.
Ooh, okay. And then with that, I'm gonna run back inside to Corey and Petro.
Corey is currently trying to say, Petro, listen to the music. Are you really hearing it? It's great music. You should just let it flow through you.
It's
Don't
pretty
listen to
good,
music
yeah.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling something's wrong with either the pianist or the piano.
Oh, okay. And then Petra plugs his ears. But now I
As you
can't
say that,
hear
by the
you
way-
guys.
What?
What?
As you say this, by the way, Anika, the silver-clad paladin, looks over at you, Briar, and she says, "What are you talking about? That lady is performing rather great, and she should keep performing. She's been hired for this very reason by the owner, Mike, over there. She's playing wonderful tunes. There's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Just-
what's your problem?
He says to Briar.
There's something wrong with the music.
there's nothing wrong
Do
with
you
the music.
feel oddly comfortable here?
Yeah, but it's because of the food.
It's a very comfortable place.
Is it really? What did you originally come in here for?
I don't know for sure, but I believe we were out on patrol and we saw that this place was still in operation. So I walked in here and I figured I might as well have a plate of food because it's been a while since I've had a good plate of food. That was like, well, I guess like she looks at the non-existent watch in D&D. It's like funny how like things like that are still like in your like muscle memory, right? I've been here for like a couple of hours now. So
What are you guys talking about?
Ma'am, would you mind stepping outside with me? You mentioned there was paladins that you came with, right?
yes,
Come outside with me real quick.
let me. Sure.
I'm gonna go with him.
Picks up the remainder of the food, whatever's left, and he starts eating it.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was like, this is the thing he's getting ready to do.
Thank you, Briar.
All right. So she walks outside and she looks around, and you'll see like a visible look of confusion on her face. Like, what sorcery is this? And she looks at the sorcerer in front of her, the wizard. What kind of trick are you playing, sir?
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's him.
It's not him.
This is magic, and I only see one wizard here.
Oh.
Yes, but did you suddenly become lured by the music?
No.
Hey, mister. Are you a real wizard?
Yeah. Oh, what a hello. What a marvelous creature you are.
Oh, thank you.
So tall
Um,
too, my neck.
Mr. Wizard, sir, do you know how to break the time loop? How do we get out of it?
Generally, that which is causing the time loop should be broken. Usually there is a incausality. Is one thing that creates the time loop to begin with. Destroying that which makes the time loop gives it a rift which you should be able to escape from.
What does it look like?
Oh, it can be anything.
Oh, that's less helpful, but thank you.
Yes. Thank you as well.
Petra goes back inside and just starts breaking stuff.
As you do that, by the way, Anika will follow you back in and challenge you. Be like, you stop that, or I'm going to be forced to draw my sword.
Oh,
Briar's just gonna stand in front of Anika and say, "You need to trust us on this. There's something very
No.
wrong with this inn."
I will not let you destroy an inn, especially not with this lovely music playing and whatnot. I am bound by oath to protect people like this against ruphians like you.
I
I'm not
understand.
gonna hurt anyone. I'm just gonna break stuff.
You will not. And she draws a sword.
Oh. Okay.
Petra,
you're
go for
right.
the piano.
I won't break stuff anymore.
Well, good. She sees a sort of thing.
And Anika, I really think you do need some fresh air, though. You just seem like you need some. So I think stepping outside would just be fine for now.
I'm not really sure. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Okay, persuasion and normal. Yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
Maybe a bit of cooling off would help me. Sure. Sure. And she walks outside.
Just to clarify, that was a 22. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
All right, she's gonna step back inside. And she saw Corey talking to the lady in the cloak by the bar. She's gonna go ahead and head over to her.
Sure. In the meantime, Petro, you are up at the piano's podium. The lady, Miss Charlotte, who is currently playing piano, will look over her shoulder at you and give you like the warmest smile and say, "Hope you're enjoying my music. I do take requests, but I'm gonna have to finish up first. So if you don't mind."
Okay. No, I'll let you finish your song then. Do you think it'd be okay if I played a song next?
I will be taking a break at 7 p.m. And the stage is open to anyone then. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. I let her finish her song.
Sure. Corey, what are you doing?
I'm halfway through a really big chicken leg. I'm really just enjoying myself. Great music,
Fair enough.
great food. This guy had some great wine that he doesn't have anymore. So that's great.
It's the first time Corey's been happy in a long time.
Oh,
That's my guess.
Oh.
roll feelings.
Roll for
Right,
psychic
Briar, you're at the
damage.
bar.
Okay. She's gonna approach the woman with the hood over her head, and she's just gonna
Yes.
be like, "Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you know what year it is?"
11:24.
1124.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You know about the blast of the meteor, right?
Yeah. Happened like 13 years ago.
It's been a bit longer than that.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 13.
It's been 15.
What do you? You probably have drank like. You should probably stop drinking, buddy.
I'm very much sober, trust me.
Well, you don't sound like it.
Sorry, I just tend to talk this way. However,
Hmm.
aside from that, I saw you speaking with my now feasting friend over there earlier.
I never talked to him in my life.
You did. But however, you don't seem to remember since at this moment we are currently stuck in a time loop.
You know what? I like you. Do you want a drink? She says, "Barkeep, 2 more."
What faction are you part of?
Well. Someone's interested. And she looks you up and down. Of course, like you're wearing your fighter's outfit, which is, the black leather and everything. You don't exactly look like a knight in shining armor. And in this case, she looks you up and down a couple of times and she says, "Why? Interested looking for work?"
In a sense. Do you know of the Aurelias?
She'll give you like a raised eyebrow and say, "Why? That is a very dangerous name to throw around."
Yes, I'm quite aware. However, I think, and she's at this moment, she's gonna kind of pull out her signet ring, and have it in the palm of her hand as she shows the woman in front of her her family crest on it.
You killed one of them and stole their ring?
I am their daughter.
Oh. Okay. Then you must be looking for work then if you come this far into the city. Pardon me, but do you know the Queen of Thieves?
I know of her, but never met her myself.
Someone of your legacy should be introduced to her, I imagine.
For the time being, we'll wait on that introduction for now. But at the moment, I do need you to trust me and come outside with me.
Okay. I trust you. And she walks with you.
Perfect. And she's going to take her outside.
Needed that. Yep, she says to the other two.
Perfect. What do you notice anything odd out here?
This looks a lot cleaner than what I remember.
Try going down the steps.
She'll take a step and walk into the wall, basically, of the time bubble. And she'll immediately look to her side to the wizard and say, "What kind of games are you playing, old man?" And she draws a dagger.
He's not doing anything. He's trying to help figure this out too.
I'm not sure what's happening here. This is very weird. I'm not comfortable right now.
It's an interesting situation, but we need some help.
Yeah. I think we indeed need some help, and I think exactly where we know where to find that. And she puts the knife to the throat of the wizard. "Listen, old man. I've seen my fair share of magic in and around Drakkenheim. This is one of the many ways that people can go crazy in this city. I am not about to go crazy. I don't know what you're up to, but you have lived a very old life. Don't make me cut it short right here and now. You stop this bubble right now within 10 seconds. And if you don't, I'll cut you down right here. Do we have an understanding?"
I think with that, Briar's also gonna pull out her short sword and kind of point it at the Queensman. She's gonna say, "Release him now. There's something very odd about the inn, but the wizard is not in tune with it. He mentioned that there was something about the music."
She'll do something. She'll do the little shimmy around where she stands behind him, like holding the knife to his throat. I don't trust this. You're probably working for him. Like, name Aurelia or not. Nobody has a signet ring like that, like on their person. You probably stole that. You're trying to deceive me.
Unfortunately, I am not. I am Briar Aurelia. I am of the Aurelia household. I am the youngest daughter of said family.
Still, why is this wizard like? Your 10 seconds are still going, by the way.
Oh. Did you come here with a group of people?
Yes, I did, and I walked inside just to have a look. We were looking for the smuggler's tunnel, and that's what I was supposed to do, by the way. I had to look for the smuggler's tunnel. But now I can't leave.
Did the music seem very comforting to you?
No, I hate it.
Interesting.
I'm not one for piano music. Just give me just no music any day.
For now, don't draw any blood. So we're going to try and break this.
I'm not so sure, she says, as she keeps on standing there with the blade on his throat.
Yikes.
With it, she's going to open the door and just scream out, "Corey!
What?
Can you come over here and make sure people don't kill themselves?"
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Loading up on food.
All right, what's going? Oh yeah, I'm gonna move. All right, what's going on out here?
You're a little bit better with crowd control. I can only do as much persuasion as I can. Can you please tell her to not
What's up with
kill
you?
the wizard?
He points at the lady holding the dagger. What's going on? What are you doing?
This old geezer here just made a sort of like a weird wall that we can't leave this place, and I hate magic with a passion. And if he's not going to stop it, I'm just going to kill him. That'll probably stop the magic.
That's not how magic works.
The wall was already up even before the wizard was out here.
What are you talking about? A wall? There's no.
Corey.
You can see it out in the courtyard. And he just walks forward, pushes. He kind of pushes her out of the way a little bit gently because of the dagger. The hell is this?
As you touch the wall, you can make another wisdom saving throw because that is just defying logic.
Oh God. Okay. Anything higher than a God damn, gosh darn it.
Oh my god.
You are one roll away for being permanently locked in a time bubble, my friend.
Oh my
Watch out.
god.
What do you do,
There's
old
probably a
man?
very logic explanation for this. Yeah.
What do you do, old man? Tell me about it. Like, who are you working for? You working for River?
I work for the Amethyst Academy.
Exactly. You probably how many? Hang on. Does he understand the concept of the rings for the Amethyst Academy? I know. He's dealt with them a lot. Like how many rings you have?
Let me have a look what he is. He will have 4 rings.
You're just a peon. This guy couldn't do this. I don't think you couldn't do this, could you?
A time bubble? No.
No, not the.
Oh, this
no,
is
the
way beyond my capabilities.
something's going on here, but it's probably the owner. It's probably Mike. He's gonna point to the Faith and say, "Owner's always in on it. The owner's always in on it. Let's go rough him up."
Oh gosh.
The paladin will say, "You do anything like that, and I will cut you down." And she draws a sword.
We're not actually gonna hurt. We just gotta
He's
make
not
him think.
going to hurt anybody.
He walks up to the paladin. He puts a hand on his shoulder. We're not gonna hurt him. We're just gonna make him think that we're gonna kill him. Okay, totally different.
No,
Oh,
that is
come on.
that is unlawful, unhonorable, and if you do anything like that, I will cut you down and skin you right here, kitty.
Okay, he did something. He's probably evil. Like, look at this. Look at this. He presses the thing. Have you ever seen something like this? The guy's probably doing it. He owns the joint. At the very minimum, he's at least liable, and we should probably like get him for some kind of damages. Maybe we can get some money out of this.
I'm not so sure. It's his establishment. He has every right to run this establishment as he sees fit, as long as there's no criminality conducted, and there is no criminality conducted, except for what you're trying to propose here.
Have you checked if he's a demon or not? Maybe he's selling people's souls. I don't know. I mean, you're the one with the fancy I can check people's minds and stuff, right?
Am I?
I mean, what are you doing holding a sword and wearing all that shiny armor? If not, come on, let's just go. Okay, we're not gonna rough him up. Okay, we're just gonna go in and have a polite word with the owner. Okay, lest
Sure. I mean, that we can do. And
Yeah.
she sheaths her sword again.
and try to get her and Faith. I'm also gonna let's get him.
Faith, we're gonna leave the wizard alone. We're gonna go talk to the patron.
She will be really conflicted by everything that is happening here, as I'm sure all of us are right now. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, not happening. You can go in whatever you want, but if you come out here, it's probably drowning in a pool of his own blood, and it serves him right. Wizards should exist to begin with.
Even so, something is very weird with this inn, minus the wizard. Something is very weird with this inn, and I think we need to work together to find out what's wrong.
I agree. So let's get one thing right out of the way right now, so we know exactly that isn't the issue. She cuts his throat.
Oh!
Oh!
Why did you do that?
There. Now let's see if. Oh. So he didn't cause this bubble.
Just like I said.
He probably did a whole bunch of other things that are very questionable, so we solved that.
Gotta convince yourself that they were evil.
I'm having the hardest time doing that here, dude.
Well,
Right. She wipes off like the dagger on his cloak.
and he
What
had
did you want to do?
Well, you just killed the information that we had.
No, I killed a wizard.
You killed the information that we had regarding this inn.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so what information did he have?
He said that there was something very odd about the music in this inn. And just in general.
So you have the information too. So we don't need him anymore. Let's go inside.
Briar's just... At this point, Briar already has her tail out and it's like just flicking left and right quickly. Like, she's just irritated.
F in chat for poor wizard. What's his face?
All right. I'm gonna step inside with Faith.
So,
right.
I imagine you come into a scene of Corey saying, "Look, I didn't mean I was gonna burn your bar down. I just meant something might happen to it."
I'm sure we can work something out. Was it like didn't you like our drink? Like, is it what kind of anything? So, like, what's the problem?
There's a big old wall of force outside. You can't even get off the front patio. Like, what if someone wants to go home? It's a fire hazard.
Good point.
By the order of the fire marshal, dude.
I could have someone come in here and find you right now. Now, as it stands, I am willing to look the other way for a cost. And he's standing right next to a paladin. I mean, never mind, for doing good works.
But you are free to leave. Hang on. If we're not allowed to leave, then you can't go out and bring someone in to cause any ruckus, right?
We got one of the Silver Order right here. She's basically like the primo poliso, huh? What's your take on this?
Well,
I mean, you guys are all about fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this creature is all about, but there does seem to be a bit of an issue with the entrance, which I'm pretty sure is probably just a Drakkenheim anomaly. Mike looks at her and he says, "What, an anomaly? People should just be able to leave if they want to. Now, obviously, nobody wants to leave while this music is playing. It's wonderful. But if they do want to go home, if they have to go home, they are more than welcome to do so and visit us again. There's nothing stopping them, I assure you."
Something's funny going on here, old man. I'm gonna find out about it. Okay?
In the meantime, on the stage, Miss Charlotte finishes up her song and looks at Petro, who is just still standing there, which is creepy as
just claps.
If you've just been standing there, like waiting for her to be done.
He probably took a seat like over here and was just like,
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just imagining him like
with the music,
tapping his feet behind.
He's looking a foot away.
It's not that creepy, but he probably is a little bit unaware of how awkward he's being.
As she finishes up her song, she steps away from the piano and looks at the crowd, and she gets a little bit of applause, and she says, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 7 p.m., and I'm quickly going to have a break, having something to drink and something to eat over at the bar. I will be returning back to the piano in about an hour. Until then, enjoy the silence, or if anyone else wants to come up and play a tune, you are welcome to do so. I will see you at 8 or at 7. Thank you." And she walks away towards the bar.
Corey, can you come help me for a second?
At the sound of the music stopping, is it okay if Norbit like peeks his head out and like yawns and like sort of just comes out and sits on his shoulder?
Sure.
Okay. He was very tired, and the melody was keeping him asleep. What's up?
So
What's up, Petro?
this looks like it's a DM. This looks like a grand piano where it has like the lid that comes up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I lift the lid up and I turn to Corey and I'm just like, "Is anything in there? You're a guy that's good with gadgets. Does anything in there look a little weird, or is it like a normal piano?"
Well, I ain't ever inspected this class of instrument before, but I can give it a look. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop my head over and just start looking around inside. Does it look kosher? Does it look normal?
So you're not an expert on instruments, but I mean anyone knows what the inside
Bunch
of a
of
grand
strings.
piano would look like, I would imagine. It looks like what one would expect of a grand piano on the inside. Nothing that looks immediately out of the ordinary.
Okay. That's good to know. Thanks, Corey. Second question. Do you happen to have any explosives?
Who's that? Silver
Like-
order lady's far away, right?
Oh,
She is in active conversation with Mike about
Right.
that this is weird. What's happening?
I mean,
I have a theory, and I'd like to test it, and I think I want to blow up the piano.
I'll be honest with you. I actually don't have anything on me right now, but this is a bar, right? Or an inn. They
Yeah.
probably got some spirits. Huh?
Oh,
Might be able to rig you
what about
something
that
up.
dragon's blood stuff? I bet that would work.
That is very potent stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you get some dragon's blood?
Well, the owner seems to be occupied right now, so yeah, sure. This sounds like fun.
I'm surprised that you're so willing to do this for no reason. Because I haven't even told you why I'm doing it yet. But okay.
This place is a fire hazard anyway. We might as well kick it up a notch.
he's gonna start walking towards presumably the cellar.
Sure. Your intention is to go down there, find a bottle of dragon's blood, and then come back up.
Find the highest potency spirit or whatever he can, and basically rig a Molotov out of it. Yeah.
Sure. I'll save a map switch back and forth.
Okay.
If you go down there, there is indeed a stone cellar, as you've seen before, and yeah, there's a couple of bottles there, including a bottle of dragon's blood, which is by far the highest potency alcohol that you can find here. It's like, I believe, 93% alcohol or something. It's really potent stuff.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
It's the kind of stuff
man.
that, like, if you drink it straight up, you lose your voice.
It's like Everclear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out and he goes over to Petro. He's like, I thought I was gonna have to distill this with something, but it's already pretty good.
Oh, that's good. Do you think you could rig up like a fuse or some sort of way to
He's already
delay?
got a soaked rag that's pushed into it, and he's like he's tied
Oh,
another one.
great.
And he's like, well, how long do you want it? I can make it, 20 seconds, 40
Oh,
seconds.
I'd say like 30 seconds would be good.
So if you put a rag in there, you basically created a flask of alchemist fire.
So that's what. Yeah, he's basically creating a Molotov cocktail for this. Yeah.
Okay. So if you could come on this side, Corey, because I'm a little worried about Little Miss Rule Follower over there. And I think
She's of your order.
Little Miss Rule Follower.
but she thinks that everything is from the Amethyst Academy and that they're doing all this. And I don't think that's what's happening. And in this instance, desperate times call for big explosions.
which I'm surprised that she's in the Silver Order and just let Faith kill the wizard.
She didn't see it.
She wasn't there for it.
No, but she saw
I
saw
just-
the hostage situation.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I pulled her away. I feel bad about that. Anyway,
She's distracting. She's great.
Okay, so
So we can do
if you
this
could go
tonight.
rig- Oh yeah, well let's do it right now. If you could go rig it up, I'll make sure that people are standing at a safe distance.
30 seconds. I'm gonna make it 40 seconds. Okay.
Oh, that sounds
All
like
right.
probably a good idea. And then
How are you
I
gonna do that, Petra?
yeah, I come out. Well, I'm gonna start over here actually. Oh, if you could, sir, if you could just move to the other side over by the bar. There is a gas leak, and it's dangerous to be on this side of the bar. So you need to go to the other side.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's a 23.
Oh my god!
A gas leak, you say? Oh, come on, Mildred, we need to go there. And
Yes,
they
and,
like
and
rush
bring
to the
as
other
many
side of the bar.
people with you as. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. You lot, apparently gas leak, something terrible. We need to go to the bar area. First round's on me. And like they all rush over there.
our
Oh.
party is terrible at wisdom saves, but amazingly persuasive.
Yeah.
Well,
Mr.
well-
Mike, I smell gas. I think that there's a gas leak in your bar. we should probably go to the other side where there's not gas. And us furbolgs have a very good sense of smell, so I know for sure.
Why would there be gas in my? Did you roll me a persuasion check?
Ooh, I think that's more deception. Do you mind?
Fair enough, actually. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lower modifier, but I think it's just 18.
Oh my god.
I think we should do what he says, Miss. I've heard that gas from Furbox notorious. Let's go this way.
Oh, just to be safe, I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Okay, bye.
So as you say, I don't think anything's bad's gonna happen. The piano explodes. Or can the timer run down there? And
You
then
already
just-
lit it? You already lit it?
You would picture right there.
I don't think anything's bad gonna happen.
You guys are pure chaos now.
I mean, when we're in a time loop with no consequences, we've just become murder hobos like immediately. Apparently.
Well, is that no consequences? You say?
Oh no.
See, I was gonna walk up and say, "Remember what I said about fire hazard?" And then it explodes fine, but anyway. So I lit it, Papa.
All right. Awesome. So as you light it and it indeed explodes, you're probably looking at like what damage you have just caused, I imagine, right?
Yeah. Like peeking
Right.
up from behind the table.
So you see something absolutely extraordinary. As the explosion happens, the piano itself is blown to bits. But what you hear, because a piano blown to bits, that makes a noise. So what you hear is the piano exploding, and you hear the sound of and it just pulls itself back together again. As it exploded, you see it sort of like turning into a billowing smoke, almost as if it's an illusion.
Whoa.
Sucks itself back together again as a piano. The whole stage is on fire around it, though.
Okay.
There's complete panic in the room as well right now.
I swear that normally works.
Darn gas leak. Oh man. Does anybody? I just start grabbing like waters from the tables and like chucking them at the fire.
Hang on, Petro. We all need to evacuate in an orderly fashion. Leave your valuables where you are. They're not worth your lives.
People start running outside, getting trampled and everything. In the confusion, people die because this is absolute panic. People jumping out of the window.
I said
people
orderly
running over one
fashion.
another.
What are you doing? I thought you were nobles. Don't you have like...
As everyone is outside, everyone boom, 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 boom runs into the bubble wall. And everyone is frantically banging on it, like, please let us through. What is happening? There's a dead wizard here. He probably caused this. See, I've never trusted wizards. And like, that just goes on. And all of a sudden,
Oh my god.
giant meteor flies over.
Oh man. The piano didn't work. I really thought that was gonna work.
But there's something weird about the piano.
So,
Yeah.
Well, time loop resets. I think with this session, I think we peaked early, guys. What a great session this was so far.
So as that happened, as the meteor was going overhead, Corey's standing in front of Mike going, "I told you!"
All right, so we're back at the time loop, and a couple of things, as you might realize, reset. The carving in the ground of Petro is no longer there.
Oh
Aw.
boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Petro, Corey, you two, you ate something last session, and
No,
Petro,
I
you drank a
didn't.
glass of.
I had a lot of things last session. In fact, man, it's gone.
And Petro, you drank a glass of goat milk.
Oh, I ordered one. I don't think I drank it actually.
Oh, you didn't
yeah,
drink
you
it.
did.
That's true.
Yeah.
He walked away before she brought it back to him.
Okay, another Uno reverse card. Corey, as you like regain consciousness, you actually snap out of it. But Petro Breyer, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Actually, I did drink the milk.
That's going to be a very high deception check against
12.
the DM, my friend. Okay. So it feels weird that you're here again. You probably infuriate you a little bit, but you're fine. Briar, you've no idea why you're here. It's a beautiful bar, though.
Okay, guys, I guess we gotta go through this again.
All right,
What
I'm
do you mean
starting
again?
to pick it up. Briar,
Mike will
thought the-
show you to a possible table, and your time loop has restarted.
Corey, what do you want to blow up next?
that was great. Did you see the way it came back together? I've never seen that happen before.
Oh, that was crazy. But okay, so it's not the piano.
What are you
what
all
do you think
talking
it is,
about?
Briar?
Briar, you don't. Oh no. Okay. Briar, do you
Briar,
remember when you
that-
hit me in the face?
When do I not hit you in the face?
Good point.
Briar, do you remember when I hit you in the face?
When did you hit me in the face?
Oh, the last time loop.
Time. What?
Oh,
The last time. Luke.
Okay.
I love it.
Briar, you're my friend, and I am sorry for what I am about to do to you. And I slap her.
He steps back.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. All right, you're back.
Hey!
Okay.
Just
Slapping
With an 11,
for the
you're
win.
fine.
okay. And she's just gonna be like, for the sole purpose of getting out of this time loop, I'm going to not smack you for that.
At least it wasn't me.
Oh. I hope
You're
you would do
next.
the same to me if I were stuck.
What did I do? Okay.
You talked.
Eh. All right. Let's don't even engage with him this time. Wait. I feel full. I feel like I
Feel full.
No, you don't.
Okay. I feel clear-headed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I ate a lot. That
Oh.
I mean, maybe. Oh, maybe the lady at the silver order lady. Maybe we have to steal her food. That's what you got to do.
Hi, Annika.
I have.
Who
Maybe.
are you? How do you know my name?
Oh, because I'm Petra, and we are stuck in a time loop, and you're 27 years old, and your favorite flavor of health potion is berry. And you work for the Silver Order, and you are a very good rule follower. You're very good at it.
Have we been to the academy to training together or something?
In a sense, but more like, okay, so there's a bunch of magic happening in this inn, and we are stuck in a time loop, and the meteor is gonna re-hit again in Drakkenheim in about an hour and a half, and we need to snap out of it. And this, I figured, would probably be the fastest way to convince you is to recite a bunch of facts that I learned about you last time. Did it work?
You confuse me, my friend, but I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Go show her the wall.
Can I show you something outside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come with me. Okay, try to walk down those steps.
She'll walk into the wall and be very confused.
Okay, so everything I said was true, and now you're on my side, and we are friends.
Well, listen here, stud. I'm married. I'm not really sure what you're trying to get at. I mean, you're tall and you're kind of handsome, but
What's your spouse's name?
Eric.
Oh, that's cool. I will remember that for next time. I was not hitting on you, more just that maybe you could join our team of people who are trying to break out of this time loop. We are calling ourselves
Time breakers.
the Time Breakers.
That's actually not bad.
Sure.
Previously the Time Bandits, but now we are the Time Breakers.
Listen, if there's something you require my help with, then I'm always happy to help. But this sounds kind of like you've had one too many. So,
Oh,
why don't
I
you go
don't
ahead
drink
and sit down?
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Oh, awkward.
maybe you've been bumped on the head one too many times. I probably
Okay,
couldn't
maybe I
reach.
bumped
Huh.
into that invisible wall that's like totally normal to you apparently. Okay, never mind. Thanks for nothing. Bye.
Yeah.
Guys, this
Have a
is
biscuit.
starting to drive me a little bit. Nice. I'm tired.
Don't worry about it. Here, have some of this. I swiped some of her food.
Did she have any potatoes?
Anika, yeah, she has a couple of potatoes on her plate.
I give them. I give Petro at least one.
Oh, these are good potatoes.
Yeah. I think the key is we got to steal from the Silver Order. That's the only way to do it.
I don't think it has to do with that, but it does have to do with how long she's playing this piano.
Listen,
notice every time she steps away from the piano, we hit that hour mark when the meteor gets ready to strike.
Oh, last time she walked away, she went over to the bar, we blew up the piano, and then the meteor struck.
Yes, but every time she walks away, that's when everything blows up again.
What you're saying is we got to keep the plan.
Michael look over his shoulder at like your conversation going on, and he says, "What are you talking about? The place blows up every time she's playing. Everybody loves her. I'm so glad I hired her.
Your place
She
is a
truly
fire
is
hazard.
the best." Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry to cut you off
guys.
there, Mike.
We also oh, Mike, would you mind leaving us alone? Also bring me some goat's milk. Okay, bye. Guys, don't forget that we also there's a bunch of stuff downstairs and there's a tunnel down there. Maybe that has something to do with it. And also the wizard said that there's probably an object, could be anything. It's not the piano that's doing it. And
How
you have
far-
to break it.
Well, how far have we tried to go around this place? Actually, like we know where it stops at the edge of the patio, but have we gone the other? I don't remember going around the
I
building.
don't think so. No.
However, there is another thing too.
What's up?
Everybody has been intrigued by a reason by being inside the inn. The wizard mentioned the music. Your Silver Order friend is mainly interested in the food. Faith over there is inspired more by the drinks.
Oh. So we need to eat and drink and play piano?
I don't think so. I think whatever is casting this particular time loop and what ensnares everybody into it is based on what they feel the most comfortable with. Because Faith hates the music, the wizard enjoys the music, Silver Order enjoys the food, and I'm not too sure about the guy over in the corner. Corey, did you already talk to the guy with the green hood?
I talked to him. He was like he didn't know what he was talking about, so I left him alone.
Oh, I saw somebody in the kitchen earlier too.
Why don't you talk to him? I'll go explore around just to see if there's anything looking out of the ordinary.
Okay.
And Petro, you can go check out the kitchen.
Okay, bye, Annika.
No, fear.
I'll leave this up to Papa. Who do we go with?
Let's start with Petra.
Oh, hello, sir. I had some of your potatoes. They were very good.
Yeah, well, they're potatoes, so that's great.
Oh, yeah. Well, it takes a good chef to make a good potato. Anyway, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm Grimes, Reginald Grimes.
Oh, I'm Petro. Where are you from?
Drakkenheim. I live a couple of streets from here.
Oh, did you hear about the new member of the royal family, Eliza?
Yeah, little kid, right? Yeah, supposedly a blessing and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you are just fully okay. How long have you been working here?
What? Sorry,
Hello?
you're gonna have to speak up over that blasted music.
Oh, you hate the music.
I'll tell you. She's been brought on a couple of months ago, and she was like okay, but not that great. And then all of a sudden, she came in one day and started playing so loud and busy, and like I liked her before when she was just playing normal music.
Oh. What kind of normal music? Maybe we could request. Oh, she said she doesn't take requests. Well,
Maybe she just took lessons or something.
do you know what delirium is?
That's what happens when you drink, right?
Okay. Could you come with me for a second? And I'm gonna go out back over here.
Sure. You can open up that door. If you try to walk through it, though, you walk into the time bubble.
I walk what now? Oh, I walk
You
into,
walk
like,
into
this invisible wall.
into the wall. Yeah.
Bong.
Okay. Oh, could you just take a look at this door, sir?
Yeah.
Try to walk through it.
Okay. And he walks through and just disappears.
Oh! I lost a chef.
Oh, Shmoney scored.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's not what I expected to happen. I guess I'm the chef now. And I go over and I start like looking at if he has like anything on like boiling. I just make sure that it's like not gonna overcook and stuff. It's like make sure that the kitchen is at least at like a base level of under control and not gonna burn down or anything.
He's totally gonna burn it down.
And I
You
after
don't
do
have
that,
time
I-
for this. Like, I don't know what you wanted me to do out there. but I have
Oh,
a
I
kitchen to
found
run.
him. Oh, this pot over here looks like it's gonna boil soon. You should probably do something about that. Also, what's over here?
Yeah. Get out of my kitchen because I'm like busy.
Oh,
if you if you look over there, there's like a hallway.
Oh, I go down the hallway.
Sure. There will be a couple of doors that you can see, and you'll see another door to the outside, and the hallway will curve around a little bit. As you open up this door, you'll see that is a small storage area with a couple more crates.
Okay, I go inside and I poke around for anything that looks like it could be a time loop device.
Unless potatoes are the new time loop, the newest fad in time loop creation devices, you find nothing more than potatoes and some turnips.
I get like 5 potatoes and I put them in my pack.
Sure.
And then this one?
You seem to have found the office of the
Oh.
place. There is a desk with a couple of papers and whatnot, and a stack of books all around, which seems to be just like the bookkeeping.
Oh. I kind of rifle through the papers on the desk.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
All right. It's going to be, ooh, not bad, 17.
Nice. So with the 17, you will see that there's actually 2 things here. One is just a list of orders, which seems to be most of the normal stuff that you would expect at a bar: kegs of ale, bottles of wine, food, etc. The other book that's there is a ledger, which shows all the expenses in terms of salaries and money that goes out to, well, the people that they have walking around here. With that 17, you notice something peculiar if you look at that list. There's not a lot of employees in this bar. There's Mike, who doesn't have a salary because he's the owner. Other than that, the people on the list are Pfeiffer, the lady that brings the drinks around, Rogan, the barman, Reginald, the cook, and Miss Charlotte, the musician. What you immediately notice is that all of them roughly make the same amount of money, except for Miss Charlotte, who about a month ago started earning a ridiculous amount more. All of them make about 3 gold to 5 gold a shift, where Miss Charlotte, about a month or 2 ago, started making 50 gold a shift.
Oh.
Before that, she also made 5 gold.
Oh. I really hope I don't have to kill Miss Charlotte. She's very nice. Okay. And then I take the ledger with me as I leave.
Sure.
And then what's over here?
As you turn the corner, there is another long hallway with a couple of doors.
Okay, I'm going to leave that for now and I'm going to go find... Oh, I can't get out this way. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go out around the front.
Sure, you can.
And I can just walk. I can walk freely on the walkway here.
Yeah, the walkway is fine.
Cool. All right, I go find... I think Briar.
Cool. And Briar is currently standing next to what seems to be someone from the Hooded Lanterns, as he is wearing the insignia and the green cloak of the Hooded Lanterns.
Sure.
He is currently bowed over a drink. Briar, what do you do with that?
So she's gonna be looking at him, just being, "Excuse me, are you one of the Hooded Lanterns?"
Huh? Yeah, I am. I'm Aaron Grint.
Aaron,
Part of the Hooded Lanterns. Yes.
do you know what year it is?
Yes. 11:25. I believe. Yeah.
It's not actually.
Excuse me? Of course it is. It's 11:25.
How long ago do you think the meteor struck?
Well, that's like 14 years ago or something. It's been a long while.
It's been 15 years now.
That's strange. Oh, I love this tune. God,
Mm,
I love Miss Charlotte. You know that?
I can see that. Are you okay? You seem a bit more inclined with the music rather than anything else. Do you remember why you came here?
Yeah. I was born in Drakkenheim, you know. I grew up in this here neighborhood, actually. I frequented this bar in my later teenage years. I went to, got my first ale here, I remember. And Miss Charlotte was already playing here, and I always did like her music. But, I mean, it's been a while, of course, so she's had time to practice, but she plays so much better nowadays. I so enjoy it. It brings me back, you know. I just like to sit here and enjoy that.
Do you find it a bit odd that this is the only place in Drakkenheim that hasn't been touched by the meteor? Not to mention how most of these patrons are very likely dead.
Well, they don't look dead to me. And like, can you imagine a dead person playing this well? I don't think that's possible. I think you're full of shit.
I'm full of a lot of things. However, it is going to sound a little bit strange, but could you step outside with me?
No, I don't think I will. I'm enjoying myself here.
I think you really want to get some fresh air really quick.
Why?
I just have a feeling you should see something that's outside.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion and roll and...
An 11.
11.
No, I'm sure whatever you want to show me is very lovely or not. Or, well, something. There's something you want to show me, but I just want to sit here, listen to the music, and enjoy my ale. I've missed this, and I'm glad to just have this for myself for now.
But didn't you come here with other people?
Yes. Yeah, I had a small party of other hooded lanterns with me. They said to wait outside. Is that what you want to show me?
Yes. Because
Okay, well,
don't...
they're outside, so...
They're not there.
Oh. Well, then they must have moved on without me, which is okay. I'll just stay here a while longer. I'll find them back. You know, I know my way around the city.
I really think you should look outside because seems to be bustling with more people than it should.
Oh,
Yeah, I really think you're starting to bug me, ma'am. So could you just let me tend to my drink?
Oh, she's telling the truth, actually.
You're helping.
Operation Annoyance!
I just want to sit here. You can make me one more persuasion check, but with advantage as Petra is helping you.
Okay. And vintage roll. Wow.
Oh, jeez. That's so bad.
A 2
that
and
was a
one and a 2.
one.
Oh my gosh. Sad vantage.
Wow.
Man, I did so good last round.
Listen, you're probably very wonderful, as is this fellow here. But I just want to listen to my music and taste my drink. Just leave me be, please.
Okay. Briar. This guy, he really likes the music, but the guy in the kitchen, he hates the music. So I don't know if there's something to the pattern that you were coming up with before, but that's information for you to know. Also, there's an office back there, and I found a ledger, and it turns out that the woman that is playing the piano is paid a lot more than the other employees. And I think that maybe, well, I don't know what that means, but she's paid a lot more.
Interesting.
Or at least, I think about a month ago, her pay went up like a lot.
Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. But we
Did the
should tell
cook-
Corey too.
Okay. Did you find out any more information about the pianist?
No. But, no. I don't think so. I don't remember. Oh, but I did find this ledger, and maybe you can take a look at it too. And I hand her the book.
All right, she's gonna go ahead and look it over.
Sure. Are you looking for anything like other details or whatever? Because basically, you're going to get the same information as Petra has. So the employees are listed in here with their salaries, and you can see that about a month ago, based on the 11/11 timescale, of course. So 15 years ago, about a month ago from today's date, Miss Charlotte all of a sudden started making a lot more gold, basically 10 times what she did before.
I really think we need to have a talk with Miss Charlotte.
That's probably a good idea. Also, DM, is there a fireplace or something in here?
There is, yes, over here.
Oh, okay. I walk over there and I toss the ledger into the fireplace.
Sure, it catches fire and it'll burn. And I don't think, let me just be sure. Nah, nobody saw that.
Okay, great. And the time loop's still going?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check.
All right, Briar's gonna make her way over to the stage.
Hi there. I hope you enjoy my music.
I was gonna say, just catching up. I have gone around and done a few things just in the time that they were gone.
Sure. What have you done?
So basically, he went out and checked out the patio around the edge up to the top left, just to see how far. Basically, mapping out how far the thing went.
It's basically you're captured within the patio and the building.
So he went all the way around, probably just barely missed Petro coming back, and then came up here and just started walking around the piano with a little magnifying glass and thing. He's just looking around to see what made it not explode.
I'm gonna have to do this, and this is gonna tell you something. Give me an Arcana check.
I have been waiting for one of these.
Corey, just my time has
Oh,
come.
I got an 11. I rolled a 5.
Oh,
I got an 11 though, so I don't know what that was.
Have you guys rolled above a 15 yet in this session? Like, holy dag.
Like the opposite of last session.
I think me and
We had a couple
Corey
of
had-
persuasion ones in the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got an 11.
All right, so with an 11, you'll get something. So looking this piano over thoroughly, and I'll
as a point, can I just have a point? I have a 14 passive. I don't know if that has any effect on it. Never mind.
Well, that does have an effect because of the fact that you had a little time to do this. Miss Charlotte will not notice you doing this, especially not on the other side of the piano.
Interesting.
Nobody is stopping you, and I think you've been doing this for a couple of minutes before the discussion comes to the piano. So you've had your time, and time is of course a factor when you're investigating. So I will factor that in with my answer. Looking at this piano is completely perfect on all sides. There's just nothing to be said about this piano. This bar has been around for a while, right? I mean, inns and bars like this have been around for hundreds of years in Drakkenheim, and they've been kept well, especially this establishment. It caters to the upper class. It's been kept well, but you can see the wear and tear. You'll see the odd, broken plank, maybe a little scratch on the window, just like wear and tear of a normal building. And that goes around the entire place, except for this piano. This piano looks like it's been bought today, not even yesterday. It's right out of the wrapping. It's so completely perfect and very expensive too. You might not be an expert on pianos, but you can tell that this is an expensive piano.
Didn't have any scratches or nicks on it. Maybe I should give it one.
Do you?
Petro did this, he scratches in.
So as you scratch on this piano, nothing happens. Like you can feel the resistance of the piano. You can hear the sound of you scratching, but nothing happens to this piano.
Oh.
All right. And I imagine this is when they show up.
Sure.
Oh. What if you tried to scratch it with delirium?
Have I ever told you how much of a genius you are, Petro?
I have several crystals, several chips and one crystal of delirium, I believe. Can I try that?
You can, and I wasn't. This happens, right? It's one of those things where you don't really, you didn't prepare for this, but because it is, you'll understand later. This is such a perfect idea. I'm gonna homebrew allow this, because it shouldn't, but I'm gonna allow this because it's great. This is so smart.
So don't read into it too much, is what you're saying.
Yeah, don't put this into a Molotov cocktail. Put it in the piano.
So he pulls out he pulls out a little thing of pliers and he grabs the chip and basically starts scratching in.
I love that. As you do this, nothing happens to the piano. Once again, like there is no scratching whatsoever. Like you feel the resistance, but nothing happens to this piano. But as you are scratching this, Corey, you suddenly in your mind hear, "No."
That you, Petro?
Oh, I'm a little hungry and my stomach's been making noises, but I don't think it just did. No.
You didn't say no.
Oh, are you okay?
Something's really wrong with this piano.
Oh, did the delirium work?
What do you know about demons?
He jumps down to talk to the wizard.
What you know about demons?
Demons are the inhabitants of one of the 7 circles of hell. They're marvelous creatures, really. Kind of dangerous, but interesting. And he basically recites the Wikipedia on demons.
I think there's a demon in the piano.
Oh.
Well, if that's the case, he's a really good player.
Have you ever been mind controlled by a demon before?
There was this one instance in the issue with the academy. Well, you're not exactly privy to that information, so I'm inclined to say no.
Man, I work with the academy all the time. You know River, right? Basically best buds. In fact, she works for me sometimes.
River.
Yeah.
She's an understudy of Eldrick, isn't she?
Yeah. Eldrick and I were basically peers.
Really? You don't seem to be wearing a cloak of... no matter. What's your inquiry?
Have you ever been mind controlled by a demon? First. Second, there's a demon in that piano mind controlling you.
I don't think so.
That's exactly what a mind controlled person would say.
Well, there's a very simple way to check whether or not you're being mind controlled.
Oh, what is it? I feel like that was implied, but
that's way too smart for Petro, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, Corey basically he's like, obviously I know, but explain it for my friend here.
So he'll lean back and light a pipe because he's enjoying this. He says, "All right, so give me a simple command that I can do right now."
Imagine that all your magic has also been nullified because the spell magic ain't working either.
Hmm?
I dare you to go and try to put a tiny scratch on that piano.
Oh, it's such a shame, but sure. And he stands up and walks over to the piano. He'll try to do that with his nail or something. Oh, most peculiar. But my good friend, you're Tabaxi, aren't you?
Of course, yeah.
Yes, marvelous creatures, really. I remember one of the old masters have a Tabaxi servant for... anyways, that is no demon, my friend.
What is it?
That is a mirage. That is a projection, if you will. That is not real that you see there.
I tried to scratch
I
it
think.
with a piece of delirium, my own idea, by the way, and nothing. And then I tried, and then I heard a big old voice in my head going, "No!"
Hmm. Well, that is peculiar, but that piano isn't real.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, Petro. Let's go see what Briar's up to.
Oh, what else in this bar isn't real?
Is that a question to me, young fellow?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Corey knows. So maybe this table isn't real.
Well, if you would allow me. And he casts Detect Magic. Like, you can see his eyes just turn white for a second, and he looks around. And as he looks back to you, Petro, he says, "Oh, well, that's peculiar. I never really considered that. Other than the piano, it seems that, well, nothing is magical except Miss Charlotte, it seems.
Oh.
How strange."
Also, how did you cast that? I was trying to cast spells earlier, and they were not working.
Oh, well, that is strange.
And I think Petro again attempts to cast Detect Magic.
And you can.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's a difference between last time and this time, so you can this time.
Mm.
All right, I cast Detect Magic, and I assume
So-
you're telling the truth.
Absolutely. You will see that both the piano and Miss Charlotte light up with illusion magic.
Oh, they do smell funny. Okay, I should probably tell them this. And I go over to Corey and Briar, like, hey, okay, so bit of an update. I can cast spells again. Not sure what changed. And also the piano and Miss Charlotte are magic. And not much else is just them two. And something evil is happening with the piano. And even though the music is good.
Hmm.
Charlotte
So what
ain't telling
you're-
us. What's up,
So
Briar?
say we
actually-
interrupt her while she's playing. What do you
DM,
think that would happen?
DM, I'd also like to use my divine sense to detect good and evil.
Sure. As you do that, you will not get anything from Miss Charlotte, as she is an illusion. In the range that you are right now, you'll get a mixed signal from most of the patrons. The one that is also close to you, which is Osiris, you'll get from him that he is good.
Hmm. What about the piano? Is the piano evil?
No, it gives you nothing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So good news, guys. The piano's not evil, and neither is Miss Charlotte.
Then
there-
what are they?
Okay, so hang on. Let's just establish some things. So we've got rules, right? Every day, everything resets, right? I'm looking for feedback.
Yep.
Okay. Everything resets. We can't leave the patio. So that's number 2. You can't leave the place. So you're stuck
Oh.
here. Everything's reset. What's up?
Oh, also the guy in the kitchen, he went outside and he did not hit the wall. But when he went through it, he disappeared.
Hmm.
So there's one person in this place that doesn't obey the rules.
Or maybe the oh, that's interesting.
Wait, hang on. Let's. I want to. Big. Where's Mike? Where'd Mike go?
He's at the bar,
We're gonna run over to
fetching
Mike.
you a drink.
Mike, I have a question.
Yes.
Terribly sorry, but do you know what a? Do you know? Okay, a question. Was there any place to like tie up a horse or tie up a bike or any form of transportation outside the place?
There isn't, no. I mean, there's a patio, and you could technically tie a horse to the patio.
I swear there was someone outside. They were just talking about how their horse got stolen. Can you come with me? And I want to show you something.
Yeah, sure. Theft is it's not a good idea. Yes.
Sorry, it was the door in the kitchen actually. But okay, I'll come with you.
I want to try something. It was right there. You see, he left a scratch right in the front of the patio. You see, and he's gonna like indicate in such a way that he has to step down to like see where he's pointing.
So you see him like looking around very carefully, and then like he takes like a step down the patio, and he just disappears.
Okay.
Hmm.
New theory. It's the people who got caught. And where's Petro? Yeah. The people who got caught in the time loop after are the ones who can't leave. As
People
we
who got caught after. Oh, so like he was here before. That actually makes a lot of sense.
So we talked to the Silver Order lady, Annika. We talked to the old wizard guy who I never asked his name because he didn't have any information.
You still have it, no?
And then talked to the red hood lady at the bar. All these people couldn't go out, right? You, me, Briar can't go out.
Yeah.
So-
Well, do you want to come meet the kitchen, the cook guy?
Sure.
Didn't see anything down there.
Oh.
Never mind. I was mishearing. Anyway, bye.
All right.
Pleasantries are completely being cast aside.
I was gonna say this is just the least. I love it.
So I don't think there's anything back here, Petro. This guy was probably with the owner at the same time.
Corey, meet my friend Grimes.
You said something about this guy not liking the music.
Well, he doesn't like the music, and he disappears when he goes outside, and he's a pretty good cook.
Hey, this is a kitchen. There's the people working here.
Here, and he flips him a gold.
Oh, what do you want?
I just wanted to talk, okay? So what's
Yeah,
the deal with the piano lady?
Well, she's just a no good piece of, well, you know, she came in like a couple of years ago and playing music, which was okay, I guess. But recently she's constantly playing. It's really annoying, and she makes a lot of money. And I really don't like that.
Oh, by the way, Corey, she makes a lot of money.
All right, she makes a lot of money. We just checked though. There's something fishy about her. Petro, she's an illusion. So she was. Do you know anything about her before she started working here?
Not really. I mean, just a lady, and she said that she always said that you wanted to be the greatest piano player in the world, and I guess she is right now or something. I don't care. It's just I hate that dreaded music.
If she's an illusion, then who's getting paid? No, that's a serious question.
That is a great idea. That is a great idea. There's probably a lot of money to be made. Wait, no. Time loop. Crap. All right. Let's go see what Briar's up to. And we probably got another talk with Big Mike over here.
I'm going to poke around in these closets real quick, too.
There's just some more paraphernalia for cooking and whatnot. One of them has some cookware, and the other one has some more like non-perishables.
Okie dokie.
So I would, I guess, rewind to what's going on with Briar. Sorry, didn't mean to.
She's gonna be interrogating Miss Charlotte.
Sure. What you'll notice is that she keeps on playing while she's talking to you. Like, and she'll look you in the eye as she's talking to you while she's playing.
Oh, quite interesting. I've never seen a pianist be able to play and talk before. How did you learn?
Years and years of practice.
I see. Who did you study under? As she's kind of slightly moving her way a bit closer to the piano, while she's talking, she wants to try something. Her tail's just gonna kind of slip out from under her cloak, and she's just gonna bap one of the keys and quickly pull her tail away.
Cool. Let's first cover your question, and then let's do that.
Yeah.
As you ask her that, she says, "Oh, you probably don't know him, but he's one of the best bards on this side of the continent. But he's traveled around quite a lot. He's very famous. Well, he was in his heyday, but he's retired now, and he wanted to pass on his legacy, if you will. And I guess I was lucky enough to receive it. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this. This is what I've always dreamed. It's what I've always wished.
A well-traveled bard.
So you strike one of the keys, right, with your tail.
Yeah.
Okay. The second you do that, she incorporates that into the song, and it doesn't sound like it was weird. She's that good.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh, Briar, do that again. But maybe like over and over.
So as she's keeping Miss Charlotte talking, she's gonna ask, tell me a little bit more about this bard.
Sure. He's an older gentleman. Yeah, he was a gnome, and he traveled far and wide. And he was in his heyday the best bard out there, and but he never wanted to tie himself to a place or settle down somewhere. And I only recently learned of him, and I really wanted to become the best piano player that Drakkenheim had ever seen. And well, I think the fates would have brought us together, and I think my wish was finally fulfilled. This is what I wanted, and well, he was gracious enough to help me out.
How did you meet him? As she's still asking her questions, she's gonna keep like quickly striking the keys with her tail.
She
When you
changes
want
up the
to-
rhythm, and it just sounds great.
Oh.
Best jazz pianist in the West. Reform.
I just ran into him actually. He came to visit Drakkenheim one day. I believe I was over at the was it a prancing pony? I believe it was. And I ran into him, and well, we started talking, and well, that's everything started from there.
How long ago was that?
Gosh, half a year ago or something.
Quite interesting, since don't seem to recall you've been playing here very long.
That is correct. I've only started working here for about half a year now.
And you're making quite a bit of money now. Since you first started, right?
Well, I mean, I am. I guess I am the best piano player in Drakkenheim right now, so I think it's earned.
Ask what happened a month ago.
What happened a month ago?
I think I just played here. That's what I do.
Nothing seemed to have seemed odd. Like,
Do you make a pretty good living playing music?
Oh yes.
Like how good? How much money do you make?
Well, that's a very improper question to ask a lady.
Yeah, I'm in an
Um,
improper mood today.
Petra's not having this.
Petra's getting so fed up with all of this.
Petra says, I'm done with this. I want to be out of the time loop.
I think that is honestly the first time I hear Petra being sassy.
Yeah, I think he's getting to the end of his rope. Yeah.
Well, if you must know, I get paid about 10 times what the staff here is making, but I'm also the cause for about 10 times the income of what they do. So I think it's only just.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
Of course I am. I am the best piano player in Drakkenheim, and if the Black Ivory wouldn't hire me, I would probably work somewhere else easily.
Well, speaking of which, could you take a break from playing piano for a little bit? I just have a theory.
I will at 7.
Oh, can you do it right now?
No, I want to stop at 7.
What if I ask really nicely and I say please, and I cast Compelled Duel?
It fails because you're casting it to an illusion.
Thought that might work.
Ah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, we need to figure out a way to make her stop playing. I don't know what to do.
I think it has something to do with the gnome of a bard.
Can I go get another
Quick
bottle
question.
of Draken?
One last
Sure.
question, Miss Charlotte.
Yep.
Is this bard still alive?
I'm not sure actually. I hope he is. Then again, if he would be,
And-
then technically I might not be the best piano player in all of Drakkenheim, unless he's left Drakkenheim. And again, I'm pretty sure I'm the best piano player in the world. I think he might have passed away.
I'd like to
When
hand.
when you learned under him, did you just simply say, I wish to be the best piano player in all of Drakkenheim? when you spoke with him?
Yeah.
Interesting. And then he just taught you right then and there? Or something else happened?
Listen, he asked me what I wanted, and I told him I want to be the best piano player alive. I mean, that's a wish that makes sense, right? If you love your instrument, if you love what you do, then that is a logical wish for anyone. And well, and that's what it is right now. I am the best piano player alive.
Quite. And then she's going to turn back to Petro and Corey.
I'm going to hand Petro a bottle with a bit of a fuse coming out.
Oh my god.
I think the same thing's just gonna happen again. But you can go ahead and try if you
I was
want.
gonna say try to do it when she's still playing.
Oh. Well, can you scratch the... If you can't scratch the piano, I don't think you can blow it up.
Maybe you can scratch her.
Oh, I don't want any part of this.
She's not real, Petro. Anyway,
He turns to Big Mike.
what kind of terms do you get when you sell the soul of your pianist to a devil?
Excuse me?
You know, obviously,
Corey.
well, a month ago, you stopped paying her 50 gold more. She's
Yes, you got a lot better.
yeah, she ain't real. Have you tried to? Have you seen this piano? Have you seen how the condition that it's in?
Yes.
Watch this.
And he walks up. Can I pull the chair out from under her while she's playing?
If you try to do that, you'll basically grab right through the illusion and you'll just pull air towards you. Why would you do that? He says. And he walks over and you can hear him pushing a chair back in. There you go, Miss Charlotte. So very nice of you.
Oh. So because he's part of the time loop, it looks different to what we see.
Well, then let me try. Big Mike, high five.
He's gonna try to.
Give you a high five.
Yeah. Do I feel it?
Yep.
So you're not an illusion, but you can see the illusion.
Oh, sometimes... Wait.
Hey, Petro, can you do that thing that you do, the smelling people or whatever?
Have we tried to touch Miss Charlotte yet?
Have you tried it around Mr. Mike?
no.
Here?
Oh,
You haven't touched Miss Charlotte. You've only talked to her.
Petro goes up and puts a hand on her shoulder and is like, "You're doing a great job."
Well, thank you. And she feels real if you just touch her shoulder. Feels real.
Oh, she has a shoulder, guys.
What'll happen if
Sometimes
pull
they're
her
really good
away from the
illusions.
piano?
Petro, I think Big Mike's not all he says is supposed to be.
Oh,
Well, there's
Oh.
another clue.
hi, Big Mike. High five.
Gives you a high five and you feel it.
Oh,
Amateurs.
Well, Corey, I just learned some very interesting information from Miss Charlotte.
What was that?
She mentioned how she got better. There is a certain bard of a gnome race that taught her, quote unquote. But she didn't go into detail as to what happened. And I
Yeah.
have a feeling that ties into this.
Maybe the old man will know more about that kind of stuff. Because honestly, I deal in learning magic from machines and arcane. Like if we're talking about learning from some kind of music guy, like a bard, I don't know. That's weird to me. Or you
But I do know.
You're thinking it was something a little bit more fancy than learning, is what you're saying.
I still feel like magic is at play for this, but the type of magic, since I'm not familiar with it, I'm not too sure.
That's why I was asking about the devil thing, but then he didn't even notice. I thought maybe the music for a second. I thought maybe he like sold a soul or something just to get, because businessman got a great musician bringing in a lot of money. I could see him doing something like that, offering her, selling her to a devil or something, and then he gets a lot of money every day.
So
What's
there's
the
two
difference-
options.
What's the difference between a demon and a devil?
They're the same deal.
Oh, okay.
Quick
Are they?
question.
No.
Because I remember there's a leprechaun downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do leprechauns help grant magical wishes at all?
In the actual sense of the wish spell, no.
No? So they don't like give people like sudden abilities to
No, the leprechaun is it's just a race, but they're considered lucky. But beyond that, they don't have an innate magical ability to cast wishes. No.
Okay, so they're just lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Right.
But there is something odd. She's either sold her soul to a devil or she's made a wish.
Well, I don't think
Well,
she's a she
also
anymore.
an illusion. Yeah, she's also an illusion.
Yeah.
That's true. You mentioned there's something odd when you try to damage the piano.
Oh,
Well,
it can't be damaged.
Damage it. We tried to damage it. It was a very, very nice damaging.
Oh, we
Uh.
blew it up once too, and that didn't even work.
Yeah.
And it was like it was trying to hold itself back together
Yeah.
after it exploded.
All right. So Petro here, and he hands him the firebomb. And Brian, can you ask
Molotov.
the old man about wishing and stuff?
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to go upstairs.
Yeah, we haven't
Sure.
done that yet. Could I? I'm
So
gonna go. Did you motion
Yep.
for me to stay down here, Corey?
Well, I handed you the Molotov, but if you follow me, it was probably just
I'm gonna follow you carrying the Molotov.
All right.
We haven't
We'll
checked the
switch
other
to,
rooms yet.
We'll switch upstairs in a second. Briar, did you want to ask the wizard something?
Yes. She's gonna ask
Listen
him
to this.
about what would be strong enough to cast a wish.
Well, we have some wizards at the academy able to pull off an actual wish, but there are some creatures that are able to do this as well. Certain genies and whatnots are known to be able to grant wishes, but that is very powerful stuff. Wishes shouldn't be taken lightly. Empires can be removed from existence through wishes, and, well, it's dangerous magic to get to be meddling with. Why did you ask?
Well, I had an inquiry because there is a very famous bard. I forget the name right now, but apparently he was supposedly one of the greatest musicians in all of Drakkenheim. But yet, I don't seem to recognize his kind of music.
And how does this correlate with your inquiry?
I have a feeling about this illusion that Miss Charlotte is, regarding the piano, because we found something interesting. How at first she wasn't that great of a pianist, and now, since she's met this bard, she is suddenly the greatest pianist in all of Drakkenheim.
Well, it's certainly not beyond the realm of possibility to wish for a good skill in music, but it would certainly be a waste of a good wish, I imagine. You could wish for vast riches or be crowned king of Drakkenheim.
Or what if somebody wished to stay in this inn forever? Or what if somebody wished that it came back or something? Would that work?
I imagine, cruel as it may be, perhaps that would be an option, but that would be a very cruel wish to do indeed.
Well, if there's one thing that Drakkenheim has taught me, it's that sometimes people are cruel.
Just felt a little knife go in my heart at that.
Oh, Briar, we're gonna go upstairs. Do you want to come?
I think I'm going to keep searching around the inn a little bit.
Sure. Then for Petro and Corey, we're going to go upstairs. But before we do that, we are at the halfway mark. So we're going to go take a break. Hi, everybody. We are back after our break and ready for another round of the Black Ivory Inn because, gosh, we're having a good time over here. Just before the break, we tried to get out of the time loop and well, they're getting closer and closer to a possible solution, maybe, but they're still very much caught. And I believe that before the break, they decided to, after trying several things, to go upstairs and have a look over there because you haven't been upstairs just yet. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do, right?
Well, blowing up the piano did not work, so yes, we are going to go upstairs.
That is true.
Hey, we're not
So-
like, let's not discount that. We're going to definitely try it again.
In that case, indeed, let's bring you upstairs. Let me just show you the hallway. There you go. And let's plot you three down as well. Give me 1 second. And there you are. And I imagine you want to have Norbert with you, so there you go.
Thank you.
The upstairs of the Black Ivory Inn actually looks as well appointed as the downstairs does. It is just well maintained and of quality. Like a nobleman would be okay in staying here. His personal castle or lodgings or whatever would probably be better, but this is a good alternative on the road. You see several doors lining this hallway. One of them is open. The rest of them obviously are closed.
Oh. Do you think these are like rooms where people stay?
So are there rooms where people stay, or there could be some storage rooms up here?
Oh, this door's open. Let's go look in there.
As you walk towards that door, there is just a smell that accosts you before you reach the door. And as you look inside, you probably see immediately why. This seems to be the latrine
Oh,
area.
never mind.
Did you find the bathroom, Petro?
Oh, yeah. Actually, would you guys mind? Just give me 1 second if you don't mind.
Well, okay. I think while he's doing that, I'm gonna open up this door.
Sure. Behind that door, you see a well-appointed bedroom. This seems to be a room that has two queen-size beds separated from one another and some furniture around. All in all, this is a very nice-looking room.
I don't notice anything weird about said room.
Not at all, no. Other than the fact that it's just well-appointed. Like most inns, if you ask for a room, like you'd be lucky to have like a straw bed and whatnot. This is all like a feather bed, feather pillows. Looks good.
Oh, I miss a nice warm bed, but I'm gonna step away for a second.
Yeah, Corey will open up the one that's adjacent to Petro.
Sure. That actually seems to be more of a suite. Again, with two queen-size beds, but this one actually also has a tub, a private tub in the corner of the room, as well as a bit more furniture than just like a chair or something. It's well appointed and it looks nice.
Does it look lived in?
No, it actually looks like it's ready to receive guests.
Okay.
Is there water in the tub?
There is, yes.
Petra feels it to see what temperature it is.
It's cold.
Oh. Okay. Guys, the water is cold.
I could see it's cold.
So I'm basically just gonna go door to door just to see if any of these rooms don't look like they're meant for a guest, like they're made up to be for a guest.
And also
Sure.
random people, I assume.
As you do that, I think I'll just like blanket show all four of these down here. The first one that you open, you'll find a couple that is sleeping right now, and they will not be woken up by your rude entrance, unless you walk in there, but just opening the door won't wake them up.
Do they have any distinguishing clothing on them that looks familiar?
Yeah, they have a nightgown on.
Okay.
This is not what you were looking for, but this is your answer. You're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, they're part of the night watch.
Contrary to popular belief, they're actually wearing white nightgowns instead of the black.
All right.
I'm
What about-
On the
gonna ignore them.
on the upside, on the upper side of this building, you basically have the same thing. You'll catch another couple sleeping, which again you will not wake them up just by opening the door. And the final room in this whole batch is also empty. The one in between actually has a locked door.
Cool.
Corey, you think you can
He's already got his thieves' tools out.
Yep. I would
So
not
I
put
imagine-
it past him.
I imagine you tried the door before you're gonna pick it, right?
Yeah.
As you try the door, you will hear from behind this door, "Hey, go away! I'm in no mood. Please, leave me alone."
Room inspection, fire hazard inspection.
I
Housekeeping.
don't care. Just leave me alone. I paid for this room. This is my private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
If we can't get
there's-
in,
There's a gas leak.
if good call. If we can't get in, unfortunately, the only way of testing we're gonna have to do is to smoke you out.
I don't care. I'll probably die, and I'll wake up again tomorrow. Like it's terrible, but just leave me be, please.
Wait,
Oh,
are
it
you
is
in a
terrible.
time? You're in a time loop too?
We're all in a time loop.
How do you know?
How do you know? Like you've noticed, right? It's terrible.
Yeah, we just got here.
Yeah, I did too. I think I've been in so many time loops. It's maddening. I just make sure you eat or drink something.
How many times have you been through?
90 of them, I believe. 100, maybe
Whoa.
maybe more. It's really bad.
What year do you
What
think
do
it
you-
is? Sorry, go ahead, Briar.
I was essentially going to ask the same thing. Like, what year do you think it is?
It's 1126 and like way beyond. The meteor, it has already fallen, but it will come over in a couple of hours, and we'll all die, and then we'll come back, and I'll quickly rent this room, and I'll stay up here and just wait it out. That's the only thing I can do, and eat something because I won't lose my mind like the rest.
Oh,
I think
here,
we're
Brian.
starting to-
He gives her a biscuit.
I think we're actually starting to figure out some
okay.
ways to maybe break the time loop.
I don't believe that. There's no way. Like we're all doomed.
The lady
I
downstairs
hate this.
is an illusion. The piano's an illusion. We're working on seeing if we can stop the music because it seems to be something to do with it. What's your name?
Balthazar. And you?
Corey Flinzica.
Are you affiliated with someone?
Yeah, Flinzica's Import Export Emporium in Imberwood Village. If you ever go
Oh.
there, I got great prices.
That sounds like. Do you do stuff with magic?
Yeah. I mean, I'm basically the primo destination for magical artifacts. If you need it, I got it. And if I don't got it, I can make it.
Great. Salesman from the Amethyst Academy. That's what I need. It's
Whoa,
God,
whoa,
is this
whoa,
loop gonna end
whoa,
today?
whoa, whoa. I am unaffiliated with the Amethyst Academy. I'm better than the Amethyst Academy. If they ever sold you anything, I could sell it to you better, and it would have more gizmos on it, and probably be cheaper too.
I don't. You're probably misusing delirium for your craft, and that
I
is
100% am misusing delirium, but that's how you learn.
no.
I'm gonna start picking a lot.
Before you do, you actually hear a couple of footsteps, and he'll unlock the door.
Nailed it.
Listen. As he opens up the door, there is a man who is of like a middle age, like around 40 somewheres, in a very simple tweed robe, which is tattered and torn. Like it looks like he just stole this off a dead guy, basically. He doesn't look great. He doesn't look like a bum or anything. It's just like his clothing, it looks very cheap, and he doesn't look like he has a lot of possessions. He opens up this door and he says, "Okay, listen. We probably only have a couple of hours before this meteor hits again, and then we'll probably forget all about each other again. Or not. I don't know. Come on in." And he walks back in and sits on the bed.
After you.
Thank you for being so hospitable.
What else can I do, Red?
Yeah. You were saying earlier that we were misusing delirium. What do you mean by misusing?
Listen, delirium is a gift. The teachings of our spiritual leader have seen that the meteor which came crashing down, yes, it destroyed Drakkenheim, and that is terrible, but it is a gift to all of mankind and others to mind, for a darkness that is yet to come. There will be a great darkness that will beset our planet, and the meteor is here to help us prepare for that.
Oh, I've heard people say some pretty similar things, but I don't think those are the actual teachings of the Silver Order or the Sacred Flame.
Those are indeed not the teachings of the Silver Order nor the Sacred Flame. My friend, the Sacred Flame wishes to conserve what they already have, and they see the meteor as evil, as a darkness that has been sown upon this planet to cause discourse and pain and suffering. But I will tell you, it is not. You see, the Sacred Flame doesn't fully understand what the meteor is capable of and what it is bringing us. And that is why, a while ago, one of the Flame Keepers, who has seen the true future for all of us, has broken away from the Sacred Flame, and, well, she's been guiding so many people, me as well, to prepare for our next step, that we may one day defeat the darkness that is to come.
But the meteor, it killed a whole bunch of people, and then it made all these crazy monsters, and people are suffering and dying. I don't see how that's a gift at all.
I understand that you would see it that way. Of course, it is terrible that a lot of people have suffered in Drakkenheim, but there are so many people beyond the city. Of course, the meteor should have landed somewhere else that wouldn't have caused as much pain and suffering. But ultimately, this is a gift to all of mankind. You should speak to Lucretia, our spiritual leader. She can explain it so much better than I can. But in essence, the delirium is a gift, and it will safeguard us from the night that is to come. The Sacred Flame does not understand the darkness that is going to come and snuff out the flame forever. But the delirium and the meteor, that will safeguard us and set us free.
I don't know, but I think we can maybe revisit this conversation later. Let's figure out how to get out of the time loop.
My brother in
There's
light.
no escaping.
My brother in light. You have truly converted me. I totally get it. We definitely need to get out of here and get back to Lucretia, because I need to learn more about your thing that you do.
Have I? I'm so glad that finally someone understands. Make me a deception check.
I love that, Corey. I love that so much.
I'm
Briar's
barely,
got a very slight eye twitch.
I'm barely even with these guys.
I can just see Corey sitting there like on his knees, paws in the air.
Man.
I got a 9. I almost got a 23. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I hear the sincerity in your tone, and I hear that, well, there is at least an opening that you truly want to learn more, but I think you do have a long way to go,
Brother
which is
Balthasar,
fine.
teach me.
I cannot. I am but a pilgrim myself, but I can tell you where to go.
Oh, I'm trapped here with these two infidels or whatever, and we got to get out of here.
Hey.
Well, that is the biggest problem. This time loop needs to end, but I have no idea how. I don't know what this is. What's causing this? I don't know.
Well, we spoke to that heretical wizard downstairs, and he seems to think there's an illusion on the piano. Maybe we can do something about that.
we tried blowing it up and that did not work. Oh, did you catch on fire when we did that?
There was, yeah, the place was catching fire at some point, and I just shrugged because a little while later the meteor hit, and we got back.
Yeah.
That was you.
Oh yeah, we made a bomb
Him.
out of some
All him.
dragon's blood, and yeah, Corey put a fuse on it, and we blew up the piano, but then the piano it fixed itself. Turns out it's an unblow-upable piano.
I actually put some of the thing, the delirium that is so sacred and holy. I touched it to the piano, and there was a voice that said, "No, something evil in there. We must stop it."
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That sounds like a violent reaction to the delirium. Perhaps there is something else controlling the piano that cannot bear witness to delirium. You see, delirium itself is, of course, sacred. The delirium will set us free, but there will be creatures that are born in darkness. They will not be set free by the delirium. The delirium will be the bane of their existence, as it should be. Perhaps you've heard that. Yes.
So what do we do? Okay, so there's something in here that doesn't like its piano being messed with. That makes sense. So it's not the piano. It's not the piano.
He looks over at Petro and Briar.
It's not the piano. It's not Charlotte, but something else.
Maybe it's the potatoes.
Probably not the potatoes, but you can check. Thank you, Balthazar. You light in your life, and you light of my life. Won't forget this. All right, let's go.
Oh, well,
If you find a solution, let me know. I do want to leave.
Oh, can you come with us and actually help? Because you seem to know a lot about the time loop.
I don't think I can, but I can try. Sure.
Oh, you're bringing him with us?
Thanks.
All
Maybe
right.
the fallen fire is not so bad after all.
Corey in the back, like behind Balthazar, is going, "Don't bring it." Ah, crap.
Well,
All right, so what are we
but
doing?
He knows
I'm
a
not
lot
an
of
adventurer
interesting
like you.
stuff.
All right. So it looks like there's a bunch of sleeping people up here and you. So we probably need to go and look around. Hey, Petro, you can do that thing where you see magical stuff, right?
Oh yeah. I could probably do it just a couple more times though.
Yeah. How long does it last? Because when I do it, it lasts like 10 minutes, I think.
I'm looking. Hang on.
I only got enough charge in my battery pack for 10 minutes, which is a very terrible thing. I'm never gonna touch those battery packs again.
Why are they terrible? Are they powered with delirium?
No.
Good.
So out of character, I have one spell slot left that I could cast detect magic with. So
Have
better
you
a
reset your
good
spell?
use.
Have you reset your spell slots after the meteor crashed? Because everything resets, including your spell slots.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I have not done that.
Right. So could you take a peek around in these rooms and just see if there's anything standing out? Because unfortunately I didn't bring my magic detector with me. I didn't set it up.
Oh, sure, I can do that. I will just follow my nose.
If you do a quick sweep of this entire place, there is nothing magical here.
Oh, it's all pretty normal, honestly. There's not even like an illusion or anything. I thought maybe because that bathwater was cold, that there was gonna be like a bath illusion, but nope, everything seems pretty normal.
All right, let's go check out downstairs and maybe in the kitchen.
Alrighty, you're gonna go back to the ground level.
Corey's gonna try to get the most out of
which-
Petro's check.
Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes, by the way.
He should have time.
Yeah, if you walk quickly, then you'll
Yeah,
have
10
time.
minutes.
Mhm.
Down here, you'll see that Miss Charlotte and the piano are indeed illusion magic, as you've seen before.
Illusion? Illusion. Moving on.
I think for the sake of time, we're just gonna follow Petro, basically.
Sure.
And
Nothing
this
on this floor beyond that is illusion or is magic to begin with.
Hi, Grimes. Okay, see you later.
I think Osiris, the wizard, will light up a little bit because he's a wizard.
What was that?
As for the two rooms that you have not seen yet, those two are bathrooms, and there's nothing special there.
Okay.
Damn it.
Is the water cold?
It is.
It's a clue.
A clue.
Pattern.
I go downstairs.
It's actually a stair upstairs to the upstairs balcony.
This.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the one for. where
Oh,
Corey is.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys want to go into the basements?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over there with her.
Alrighty. You can, and Balthazar will join you.
Corey's paying special attention to Petro, just seeing where his eyes are looking, and
As he walks by the goat's milk, he like chugs one of the bottles.
Sure.
Oh boy, that's good stuff. I know it's not real or something like that, but man, it really is delicious. And I'm just scanning with the tech magic as I go through here.
Nothing magical here.
Oops. We're good at opening doors.
Your little door challenged.
And our friend is sleeping. I'm gonna go over here. Have I been over here yet? I forget.
You were, and you see a couple of stone steps that lead to the outside world. And if you take one or two steps, you'll walk into the bubble.
Oh, okay, bubble. And our friend here is asleep. And then there's a room full of angry people in here, and I'm gonna peek in with the tech magic.
If you look in there, you'll see, I believe, two people light up, which is, let me have a look, just to be sure. No, it's actually one. It is Mr. Big, the leprechaun.
And is
the rest all... It's not illusion magic. No, he just has an aura of magic around him that he's a magic user.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And as you peek your head around, you will actually hear them talking about fencing a very expensive painting.
They're talking about what now?
Fencing a very expensive painting, as they were last time. The pirate-looking captain guy looks at the rest of the group and says, "This painting, we need to be bringing this into the city. We know a good fence. We can make a lot of money with this."
What do you mean by fence? Maybe I'm missing something here.
Oh, fencing is like selling it to someone who can like sell like hot items for you.
like laundering money, but for stolen things.
I don't.
Yeah,
think I did
laundering
that.
stolen items. That's fencing.
Yeah, I didn't know that term.
Ever
Okay.
played Elder Scrolls Oblivion?
No, I did. I just
The
didn't.
Thieves Guild.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Magic user.
Good one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, okay. So guys, Mr. Big is in there. He's a magic user, but I think he's smelly just because he uses magic. But other than that, a bunch of these people, they're gonna try to ask us to play cards, and also the tunnel is back there at the end of the room. What should we do?
I'm gonna try something. You mind? He walks past Petra.
Oh, this is more you than me, so you go right ahead.
Hey there, who's the boss? He talks to the guy at the front.
Boss is currently not here. Mr. Mike upstairs allows us to use his place, and we currently have a group of others that are trying to fence something. I guess Captain Wicket is currently leader there.
Captain, I have a proposal for you.
Aye.
All right, I got 100 gold. Says that
100. Everyone laughs.
I'm feeling insulted.
Good.
I don't think I get the joke.
I was just gonna ask you about your painting. I was gonna like pay you for information, but what's that painting about?
You be listening in on our conversation, laddie.
Yeah. Gotta get info, you know.
Boys, make sure that if he leaves the room before I'm done with him, you cut him down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to give you some gold, get some information, figure
Yeah.
out what's going on. Listen.
We be running a tight ship here.
Sure,
I
sure.
got myself a painting.
Got yourself
Bring in a
painting.
fancy price once we get it into the city.
Is it like a magical painting?
No, it's just a very well-made painting. But if I bring it in through one of the gates, I'll have to pay a gate tax, and they'll probably inspect it
Yeah.
and see this painting. But
Taxation is theft. I get you.
Well, who are you gonna sell it to? Like, what's the kind of buyer that you would expect?
well, in the inner city, we know a couple of contacts. They be very persuasive to certain people to buy paintings like this for rather sizable upmarking. We get paid quite handsomely for artwork like this.
Oh, like so like who are you gonna sell it to? Like, do you know the
I-
people's names?
I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
a fence.
You don't want to ask a man his business, Petro, right?
Oh,
Like,
I'm sorry, I'm new to this.
I was just so I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought this was something special, but it's just a regular art thing. You guys are so nothing involving magic. You leprechaun guy, we talked before. Are you doing any fancy magic right now? Are you trying to trap everybody in a bubble?
I don't recognize you. I never talked to you. You look funny.
You have a bad
You're
memory.
A cat. Yeah, maybe.
So you
Do
trying
you want to work for us or something?
I mean, I have been known to craft a couple of interesting magical items. I could be
Have you
bought
now?
for a fee. Here you go. Take a look at this, and he pulls out his a couple of beads, and he goes, "All right, watch my magic." And he's gonna throw down some beads on the ground, and they sort of like vibrate and then stick to where they are. He goes, try to stand back. I want to show you something. And he walks through, and you hear bam, 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 bam. You guess the alarm spell? Does it work?
Yeah, sure, of course it works. Like, it's just everyone's gonna look at that like that's weird.
Yeah. But you see these? He holds up the balls and goes, I can make these, and I can make them quick. They do other things.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. This might be very useful when we travel here and there, and we don't want people following us. Might be useful. How much for these?
Well, these will run you probably, I'm gonna be honest with you. Amazon's Academy probably gonna charge you like 100 gold for these. For me, I'll part with them for 50.
What do you think, boss? Well, instead of charging me 50 gold, how about I see if these things are worth something, huh?
Yeah, sure. In fact, you
Listen.
can go ahead and take a batch right now. You do your thing, you check it out, and then maybe we can bargain for a price later.
No, I got a better idea. Our fence knows we're coming with the painting. How about you go in front of us and tell the fence that we are coming. You drop a couple of these pellets in the smuggler's tunnel, and while we travel through it, we'll see it go off, and when they do, we know they work. And then perhaps we can cut out a deal.
Want us to go through the tunnel? Yeah,
Aye.
I think we could do that. Guys, let's go.
You do that, and the balls, those little pellets work. I'll buy them for the full 100.
You guys hear that? We're going and scouting a tunnel.
I mean, that sounds like good information to find. Let's go into the tunnel. Can we see the
Suddenly,
painting, by the way?
100 gold is gone.
The painting is like stashed behind a couple of those boxes, and there is a cloth over it. But if you want to look at it, you can.
Oh, can I see the painting, guys?
Aye, it'd be a very expensive painting.
Sorry,
He walks over to the crates, and he will let go of a little bit of the cloth that is covering the painting. And to your probably your astonishment, it is a painting of one of the royal members of the royal family.
Oh.
Specifically, hang on.
And does
because
it
it is
smell
specifically-
magic-y?
It does not.
Okay.
But let me see. There it is. The painting that you see is someone that I think you might recognize. It is Manfred von Kessel, which is the brother to the king.
Oh. That's that's Eliza's uncle.
Correct.
Aye. And it'd be fetching a very good price on the black market.
I've seen better.
What features does the uncle have?
So he looks every bit like royalty because it is a painting. But he has a very, very dashing brown long beard with a bit of a it's not a curly mustache, but like a bit of a subtle handlebar mustache above it. He has light brown hair and he has brown eyes as well. He's wearing part plate armor with a fur cape over it that is draped over his shoulder.
Okay, so he looks human.
Oh, he's a human, 100%.
Okay.
No, he's a furbolg. Very, very just forgot to mention it.
Of course, he's furbolg. Like, what do you ask? Like, of course, a royal family of furbolgs.
Corey just says, the smell of new business here in the year 1111.
Oh,
Right? Am I right? Sorry, sometimes my calendar's off.
Aye. 1111, yeah. Aye.
It's an auspicious year, eh? And the name, 1111 1111. It's great. Anyway, door seems to be locked.
oh, hey guys, is the tunnel safe? Are there any monsters or anything scary down there?
No.
Oh,
It'd just be a
that's good.
tunnel underneath the wall and bringing you into the city.
Just really used to going underground and finding monsters. I don't know why that's such a thing around here.
It's a big, if you would.
And the leprechaun runs over and jumps up and like locks the key in place, and then does another jump and unlocks the big doors and takes the key out again.
Love that.
Here you go. Good luck. Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yep, see you
Okay.
soon.
Good luck with the meteor. Bye.
Meteor.
Don't worry about it. He's crazy.
Alright.
As Briar passes by the captain, very quickly before they step inside, she's gonna look at him and I just have a very quick question. If you know of a name,
Aye.
I'm in the search of a Vincent Engers, who would be ranked 4th provisional expeditioner to reclaim the capital.
Apologies, miss. That doesn't ring a bell with me.
That's quite all right. Thank you, though. And then
Alright.
she's gonna walk inside.
Feel free. If you walk into the hallway and you step through these doors, you will notice two things. For one, the music is suddenly gone.
Oh, we gotta hurry, guys.
Oh no.
It stopped like mid tune. Like this is not the 7 p.m. Hey,
I
I'm
see.
going to take a
I see,
break.
I see.
It just
Okay.
stopped mid tune.
Oh.
Secondly, the hallway that you see in front of you looks distinguishingly different than the rest of the building you've seen so far. Like obviously, a cellar is a little dusty. There's some cobwebs and whatnot, but this place that you just walked into Looks like no one has cleaned this in 15 years.
I look back through the door into the room that we just came from.
Yeah. You'll see the room that you just came from with the people, but there is a certain effect going on, a certain blurriness. Very minimal. But you see that it looks like you're looking through a filter almost.
Oh.
Guys, I think we might have just left the bubble.
Time to go.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Oh no.
So, as you walk down this hallway and turn the corner, you see another room. The room in front of you looks strange. For the room in front of you had two more wooden doors that lie broken on the ground and covered in 15 years of dust. A large square room stretches on beyond. But the room itself, while made of stone, looks also covered in something else. All of the walls seem to have been covered in a fleshy substance. And in the middle of the room, you see what that originates from. A large pile of flesh accumulates in the middle of the room.
Oh.
It looks like pure horror. And the one thing you can still see sticking out of this is part of a grand piano. And a face that looks like Miss Charlotte trying to scream out. And the second you lay your eyes on this monstrous creature, it does the same thing back with 1,000 eyes to the three of you. And it wants you three inside of it. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh,
That thing's horrifying.
Lots of eyes.
Oh,
Lots of
goody.
I don't want to be part of that.
The bubblegum monster.
Literally.
I had an 8. Oh crap! I didn't select my character. I need to learn to do
You had
that.
an 8?
All right, here.
Go ahead and roll,
yeah.
roll it again, and I'll adjust it to an 8.
I'll roll it. I got an 8. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, you both have you have an 8 as well as Petra, which means hang on.
Wait, I can't remember.
Means that Corey goes first because his dex modifier is higher. Is that right?
No, I think you could. I think we can. I was gonna say if you want to go first.
Yeah, you could choose. Like if you want to, that's fine. All right, so let's cue some appropriate music. Finally, something different than the piano music.
Yes.
God. I want the piano music back. Yeah, I like that. Challenge the monster to a fiddle contest. It's the only way out.
There we are. Let's get this underway. Briar, you can start. Also, I can see Briar and Petro, both of you are still at half health. You have taken a bit of a hit. Now that you're in the time loop, you are fully healed every single time you reset the time loop.
So fully healed,
okay.
like up to max?
Up to max.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, resetting the time loop gives you your spell slots and your health back.
Ooh, amazing.
Oh, okay.
Well, so I
So you can
walked
start
into the
with
bar with low health.
Yeah,
Okay, so that doesn't matter.
I know.
Cool.
Yeah, that is specifically said that you get the benefits of the long rest every single time the loop resets.
That's
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that on D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
same. And I'm also going to subtract 1 spell because I just used 1.
That is fair.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh yeah, and I used detect magic, so I'll use that up too.
Briar, what do you do?
She's gonna take one look at this fleshy monster and she's just gonna be like, I am getting nowhere close to that. And she's pulling out her bow and she's gonna just take a straight shot at this creature. She's disgusted. She doesn't like this.
So your shot is a 19. That'll hit for 9 piercing damage, which indeed will hit.
Sweet.
Anything else?
I think I'm gonna have her move just a step over here, just so that way she's kind of close by to Corey, if need be.
All right. Petra. No, sorry. Corey wanted to go first, right?
No, Petro can go.
All right. Petra.
I'm going to step in front of these two,
Yes.
and I'm going to, as I'm walking past them, I'm going to be like, normally I would wait to detect evil to see if I'm okay with fighting it, but this thing, definitely evil. And so, and as I'm walking forward, I pull a javelin off of my back and throw it at the creature.
Let's do it.
I just imagine him slowly like walking forward, pulling the javelin out, and saying that like this
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
definitely evil.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Love it.
All right. That's weird. It's not rolling for me. It's like
I
not
see.
equipped, or
It
it's
should
a
be.
strange bug.
You try equipping it, maybe you'll.
It's definitely
Go ahead and try that.
equipped.
I clicked it for you in the chat.
Oh,
You can-
okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ooh, it's only a 6 to hit.
Yeah, you panic and you throw wide.
It's also very scary looking.
Yeah.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith, and give myself +2 to AC.
Nice.
Fair.
And I'm going to hold up my shield in front of these two, and that's my turn.
All right, Mr. Corey.
All right, how tall is the ceiling in this place?
She fills up until the ceiling. The ceiling is let's say like 8 feet.
Okay. All right, so she's an amalgamation of piano and person, right?
Yeah, like it's just a cancerous blob of flesh with a bit of a piano still sticking out, and I think you can just make out a piece of the green dress and the face of Miss Charlotte.
Ooh.
Hmm. All right, so I don't know what this thing can do yet. So he's gonna back up a bit to be behind them, and then take a shot with a crossbow.
All right,
And then Norbert's gonna jump up and fly up to the ceiling and also take a shot. But let me go.
oh,
ahead.
let me put Norbert down.
Dunk you, Shane. Let's see, crossbow. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Right, so he pulls the so he raises his arm, which has the crossbow like built onto the gauntlet, and the sides, the flanges fling out, and in the same motion, a bolt goes out, and that is going to be total of 11 damage. Ooh, sneaky attack.
Nice.
High. So yeah, he, like right as far as close to the face as he can. He's like, "I'm sorry, your piano music was good," and I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Norbit flies up and over Briar and just sort of like hovers above her head and fires a blast. It's gonna say shotgun grasp, but it's actually the bolt. 14 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, and there's gonna be 1d4 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 2. So I'm just gonna roll that on here instead.
That is fine.
I hit roll. Oh, it's not rolling. It's just giving me the outcome. So I got initially a 1 plus 2, so 3 damage.
3.
So yeah,
Wonderful.
he fires a bolt from his crossbow, and then Norbit like does a little shock, and it doesn't really do a ton, but hey, every little bit counts.
All right.
Good luck, Petro.
Miss Charlotte grapples all around her as fleshy tendrils all around her basically loosen this cancerous blob as it slides forward over the ground. And as it gets up to you, Petro, there is going to be 20 of those fleshy tendrils that all of a sudden, like, sort of like get out of this blob and start to flap in the air as they descend down on you. Some of them try to grab you, some of them try to hit you. Let's first do the actual hit, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh, it does hit, yeah.
Ooh.
That'll be 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Ouch.
I am level 3. That hurts. Is what I will
Secondly,
say.
one of the other tendrils will try to grapple you. Does a 12 hit?
No.
All right, so it cannot grab onto you.
Haha.
Ooh.
As it does this, you can hear a fainted voice of what you assume is Miss Charlotte. You have talked to her, so you heard what she sounds like. And she says, "I'm sorry.
Oh.
Can't help it."
Oh.
And we're at the start, Briar.
No, I'm sad.
Okay. Oh man. So with that, she's gonna go ahead. She's still gonna go ahead and keep her distance just for now, and she's gonna go ahead and take another shot with her longbow.
Let's do it. Definitely hits and full damage. I like that. That's 10.
Ooh. Nice.
All right, and then with that for now, that's all. Actually, can I go ahead and give one of my potions to Petro for him to drink?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and do
Tossing a
that.
potion is tossing a potion. Like drinking on his side will be a bonus action if you drink yourself, but tossing it over is a bonus action. That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hand my potion to Petro.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I realized that we need to take 6 points of damage from my shot off because it added sneak attack, and there was no reason I got sneak attack.
Nope, you said 11 points, and that is indeed 11 points. And 6 points of sneak attack damage is loose of that, and I did not apply those.
Oh, okay, good. Really awesome.
Yep.
I don't know.
Anything else, Brian?
That's good for now. She's gonna
If you
kind
would
of
have
just.
applied the sneak attack, it would be 17 total.
Okay, cool.
Petro.
Yeah. Gosh, I think he's probably having a little bit of crisis of faith as he hears this voice from within the creature. Man.
Is she gonna say something else to me?
Man.
She'll say something along the lines of "and me."
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't really want to. But you do seem to be acting really evil. And he reluctantly hauls his maul off the ground and makes an attack.
All right, let's do it.
Again, what is going on with this thing?
Hang on, allow me.
There we go. Thank you. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Nice.
Damage is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Any smites?
Good question. Yes. Was I always forget to use.
I figured as much.
so-
I figured just elbow.
Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it.
Is this thing happen to be undead?
So I'm going to use my divine smite.
You can. It's not undead.
Okay.
Is it a fiend?
But yeah, you can. It is not. No.
Okay.
It's an aberration.
All right. I will go ahead and it just allows me to roll that. Great. That does an extra 10 radiant damage.
Nice. With that, it is
Ooh.
bloodied.
Nice.
And then he will use his bonus action to drink the potion that was just handed to him.
All right. You can give yourself max HP because we do that in this game. So that'll be 10 HP for you.
So 10 points of healing. Okay, got it.
Yes. Yeah, I hate rolling for potions. It's
I just screwed up.
annoying.
10 points of healing. Okay, great. Okay, so I am not blooded anymore. That's good.
Good.
And
Mr.
he just
Oh,
he holds fast in front of the group, and that's his turn.
all right. Mr. Corey.
So I'm gonna rush forward and seeing Petro take a really heavy hit. He just saw Briar take a really heavy hit in the last time they fought anything, it was a troll, and he kind of feels really bad that she took that and he ran away. So he's gonna rush forward and he's gonna say, "Everybody get by it!" and try to claw it with the shocking gauntlet and cast shocking grasp.
Cool. I love it.
And that's going to be, unfortunately, it comes up next, so it's not going to quite. So close to a crit. 19, so I got 23.
That'll hit, though.
And that will be 1d8 of lightning damage, and that's going to be 2. So it's not a ton of damage, but you see these sparks jump from the gauntlet and just arc across all of its tentacles as it twitches for a second, and it can't take reaction, so Corey books it and runs to the other side of the room using
Nice.
feline
I love
agility. So feline agility to the other corner.
As you
And-
run to the other side of the corner, you or the other side of the room, you will see that over there, another 2 doors have been busted down, and beyond that seems to be some sort of a rocky entranceway, sort of like a hallway or a cove.
Okay.
It's the tunnel. The secret tunnel.
So he's also gonna say, "Norbert, help Petro!" And Norbert's gonna rush up and sort of using some of the technology that he's got installed on him. He's gonna flash fairly brightly and essentially use the help action, but try to get the attention of this monster to get Petro a help.
I like that. Let me just give a quick roll if that is going to have any effect, but I do like it. Like the help action will work towards Petro. The creature will react. All right.
Like a flashing light, like a riot cop. Exactly. I don't have anything
All right.
for that.
Anything else?
Nope. And that's the end of my turn. Corey's hanging out over here.
The protein abomination of Miss Charlotte will see this flashing light before one of her many eyes. And as she is turning around, one of the tentacles will slip up and actually go for Norbit and try to wrap around him. Which she will do for a 21. So I imagine that'll
Yep,
work.
13 AC.
And instead of hurting him, she engulfs him.
Oh.
And she pulls him right in, making him part of her amalgamation. Norbit is gone.
Oh no!
Norbit!
Norbert!
She will slither over to Corey. You can make an attack of opportunity, Petra.
Yes, please.
You get advantage on that.
I do?
Okay, help.
Yeah, because the help action is still triggered.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm going to just scroll up here and find my maul and do that. Okay.
Allow me. There you go.
It is... Ooh, that work?
You roll a 20. Yeah.
it is a dirty 20.
And that'll hit.
Oh. All right, roll the damage. That's going to be a 7.
Nice.
And I don't believe...
Did you roll with advantage? I only saw 1 die.
Yeah, you can roll again. Maybe you have a crit.
It's true?
Fish from crits.
No.
Oh, so close. Okay, no. It was almost an 18.
And I believe... Does it have to be my turn to use Divine Smite? When
Yes.
You hit him?
Yeah,
I
the
think
reaction
melee-
is just a melee attack, and that's it.
I think a Divine Smite as long as you hit, because it's not an action.
Yeah, it
Right?
actually just says when you hit with a melee weapon attack. It doesn't say when you hit on your turn.
Whenever you connect.
All right, let's look that rule up later. I'm not gonna use it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
But I think you're right, Corey. But
It's all good. That's something we can. No worries.
Yeah.
That's a quick Google.
He's
I
upping
see,
his wall.
I see 4 posts that say, yeah, it does. So, yeah, it does.
Oh, okay, great. wait. Yeah, it does what?
It triggers, so you can use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's burn a spell slot and do that.
Schmite.
Let's smite.
What do you mean
this
spell slot? You mean smite slot?
And that does an extra 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
Basically doubling your damage from the hit. Very nice.
All right.
All right. So she did slither over to Corey, and she will, with her other attack, she will again try to. She'll try to slam you. Getting, I don't have to ask this. Getting a 27 to hit.
That just barely slips through. Yeah.
Yeah. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh God.
Oh, Corey.
Yeah, he's real
You
hurt.
see more tendrils getting ready to engulf you. Top of the round, Briar.
So with that, upon seeing Corey run out of the way, she was about ready to start lecturing him, but the moment the flesh creature started moving towards him, she just kind of abandoned all, like, sorts of lecturing. She feels the need to protect him right now, so she's gonna put away her bow and pull out her short swords. And she is just gonna book it for this thing. Oh, if I can
You should
move
be
myself. There we go.
Yeah.
She's gonna book it and kind of like, is this kind of like a rock, like slanted rock?
Yeah. So basically, because there's a monster on the ground, which is like part of the map. I couldn't remove that, but basically, there's there's an indent over there, like something crashed down there.
Okay.
And all the rubble from that has just basically exploded all around. The timber seems to be coming from the roof. All the stone comes from the ground. So yeah, that's slanted stone.
Okay, she's kind of gonna use a bit of that slanted stone to kind of push herself a little bit closer and kind of just use both of her short swords and just kind of jab into this thing.
So you're basically doing like a run, jump,
Yeah.
and then like attack.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That is so fucking cool. You're getting advantage on your attack.
Oh!
Yes.
All right,
Both
I
ones.
am rolling.
I
That's
reward
great.
cool ideas because that is exactly what a fighter would do. That's so cool.
15 to hit. Oh, that's not great.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That is 5 points of damage. Yes.
You have 2 hits, right?
You got another one.
You have a second
Yep.
sword.
Attacks.
Yep. So after she jabs into it, she's going to use her other sword to, I want to say she jabbed with her right hand and she's going to use her left hand to slash at it.
Let's get it.
And then that's normal roll for the second one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You cut through a couple of like flabs of meat, but like it doesn't seem to do any damage, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. All right, and then with that, for her bonus, she is going to use action surge.
You're a second. Action search. You can. Yep.
Ooh. And I don't even think that's not even a bonus action, right? It just happens.
That's a feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
That's just
it.
a feature that you have as a fighter. Yeah. So you can do one more action. Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna start swinging again
Let's do it.
because
So
at this
cool.
point she's just kind of like throwing everything out the window. She just wants to get rid of this thing as quickly as possible.
Making bacon.
Seems wise.
That was. Oh.
Oh,
Aww.
a natural 1.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Stab
You
to the
stab
rat.
into this creature, and basically the sword just sticks in the creature for a second, and you can barely just like and just pull it out again.
Yep. All right.
Okay. That's
that
your
is- Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Petra.
You still have the
All
fireball.
right. Do I have enough? That's true, I do. Do I have enough move? I do. That's good. Do you shout that, Corey?
I give Petra the fire.
Oh, that's right. The dragon's blood. Okay. And I pull it out, and I light it, and I throw it at the thing. Maybe I take it back here.
Sure. So that is the bottle of dragon's blood made into a Molotov cocktail, basically, right? So that's
Correct.
alchemist fire. Throwing a bottle of alchemist fire does 1d4 points of damage, but it's continual every single round.
Got it. Okay. You want me to just roll 1d4 or roll the hit, probably, right?
It's a huge creature. There's no way you're missing this. So that'll hit.
Okay, do you want me to roll a 1d4 then?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It's gonna
4,
do
nice.
max damage, 4 fire damage.
Nice.
And seeing Corey getting pummeled by this thing and almost dying, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Compelled Duel on the creature. It needs to
Nice.
make a Wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it is drawn to attack me and no one else.
Cool. It has a 2 on its wisdom, so
I assume
you got
that
it.
fails. It has to be at a 12, so yeah. And it has disadvantage on attack rolls against other. Oh, okay. So it has disadvantage on attack rolls if it chooses to attack another creature, but it is compelled to attack me.
All right.
And I believe that is my turn.
Corey, what do you do?
Yeah. And try to shock it. Fingers crossed it works. Okay, good. I got a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. If this didn't hit, it has reactions. So let's go ahead and it's gonna be 4 lightning damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to run to the other corner of the room as far as I
Panic.
Panic.
He's just ping-ponging around this room.
Can we just? This is a thing that I've always had in my mind as tabaxis. Tabaxis are just like, they talk like a human and whatnot, like they look like a cat. They talk like a human and whatnot. But in panic, in my mind, they always just like meow like it's like a scared cat.
Yeah, you 100% hear as he runs.
There's a thick bushy tail as you.
Yep, all of his fur is standing on end. 100%.
Oh,
Perfect.
He's fluffed up. He actually looks kind of chubby at this point because he's.
Oh, I can help you with your wounds if you come over here, buddy. FYI.
This thing hits real hard, buddy.
Oh, I noticed. Yeah.
So Miss Charlotte's turn is again. She is compelled to attack you, Petro. But Briar is kind of in a way for her shape. But to your amazement, she actually just sort of like fits right into the space that she needs.
Lord.
In between Briar and Petro to go ahead and attack you. So I'll leave the token where it is, but she's basically right against you. And she'll attack you.
Me?
Yeah, a compelled duel. She you wanted her to attack you?
I did. I'm just checking.
You wanted this?
Right.
No, I didn't.
So she is going to attack you twice. The first one is going to be for a 24.
That hits.
All right, that is for how much was that? 19 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm down.
In that case, her second attack, which will be, she's going to engulf you. And since you're down, that succeeds. So she pulls you in.
And that's a failed
You're inside of
death
her.
saving
And yet,
throw? Okay.
but you are inside of her.
Petro got 8.
Fine, Norbit.
Yes. As he is inside of her, you will see Petro's face poking out on one side of this whole blob.
No.
And Petro says, in his voice, but not his voice, "Oh, this is icky."
Oh, this is icky.
Here you go. Briar, your turn.
Briar is just watching this entire thing, and she is just horrified that Petro has now become part of this thing, and she almost hesitates to try and stab it, but she knows it needs to go down. So she swings at it again.
Okay. The 17 will hit. The 7 points of damage will apply. Petro, you take damage as well. That is one fail on your death save.
Oh, no. I'm scared, guys.
She notices this? Yeah, like
You will see that Petro's hurting. Yeah.
Oh no!
Corey yells out totally diegetically, "Do you have any bonus actions?" No. Yeah. Oh God.
Shit. Okay. So she can see his face, right?
Yes.
What if I want to try something? Can I shove a healing potion into the face's mouth?
You have one?
That is creative, so I'm going to entertain that because I love the rule of cool.
Yes.
Let's see how you do on rolling a d20. Roll above an 11 or higher, and you will succeed.
I'm scared.
Okay. What do I roll? Do I just roll the?
A flat d20. Underneath the chat box in our program, you can just click the d20 and roll this.
Okay.
Also, did the fire damage apply before or after it engulfed him?
The fire damage will it just automatically apply. It works, so you can put the potion in his
Yes!
mouth.
It's a
He
13.
revives.
It's a 13.
He revives with 10 hit points.
Oh.
He's still
Amazing.
inside though.
Oh, this is still hickey.
Oh god.
Okay.
All right. That is your bonus action as well, then, Barry.
Yeah.
All right.
Petro,
It was 10 healing.
it is 10 healing, but
All right.
you are currently engulfed in this creature. You're blind, you're restrained, you're unable to breathe, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That makes sense. On save is a dirty 20.
Oh.
Okay, you do not take any damage. You are just unable to breathe. In a couple of rounds, that is going to be big trouble. But for now,
Can I do anything?
you're blinded and you're restrained. Beyond that, you can still try to do something.
Okay.
I think if you're restrained, you can still attack, but at disadvantage, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm assuming I can't attack with my maul.
You
Probably
can,
be in.
just with the disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
He's strong. Wrench it.
That's what I do. Then. Oh, well, actually, I'd like to use my action to use my lay on hands pool. And heal
Sure.
myself.
Smart.
Good idea.
Smart.
Yeah.
Just gonna dump all the 15 points back into myself,
That'll do it.
Smart.
and there it goes. Okay. And that's my action.
That's huge.
That is huge, actually. And then I don't think that any of my.
I just see him inside going, think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts. Just. Oh,
I am not inside a flesh monster.
I'm assuming that I lost my concentration for the Shield of Faith when I died.
Yes.
I'm assuming that the death is a lapse in concentration. I've never
It
died
is.
before personally, but I'm just making that assumption. And so therefore,
It's hard
I'm
to
going
concentrate when you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have any
That's a
spell
t-shirt
slots left.
Oh.
Okay, I thought I had spell slots left, but I do not, so I can't make a bonus action for that, unfortunately. And then I'm assuming I can't move, so that is my turn.
Alrighty. Sorry, Corey.
All right. So I see him sort of like re-wake up inside. The potion worked, and then I see him kind of glow, and he looks better than
Yeah.
ever, really.
Just covered
feel-
in like flesh.
I feel
Yeah.
kind of okay, actually. But I'm just really scared, and I can't move, and also, this thing is gross.
Okay. So this thing is still on fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a flask of oil. I would like to, if I can, just essentially run up and try to smash it on it to help the fire hurt it.
If you do that, it basically triggers another like one time 1d4.
Okay. I wonder if you can I change my mind as I'm running up?
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering now if I can shock it, maybe that'll cause him to disgorge Petro. So he's going to reach in for his flask and then leave it and try again. Try to shock it. So hopefully, Petro, try to get out. And he's going to shock and grasp. Oh, and that's a crit. That is a
Nice!
24 crit. Ah, okay. Okay, we needed this. I hope this doesn't hurt you,
Yeah.
Petro. I hope this doesn't hurt you, Petro.
It probably will.
10 total shock damage, electric damage.
For 10 points of damage. This hurts Petro by half of that. So Petro, you
Okay.
take 5 points of damage, as Miss Charlotte takes 10 points.
And can't take reactions?
As you can't take reactions. Matter of fact, she's gonna have a hard time taking anything. What happens?
Oh.
So I imagine I was gonna do something cool with Petro's arrow and helmet, but I think that would hurt him more than it would hurt the creature. So yeah, basically he just grabs onto the face and says, Petro, get out of there! And you see electricity surge uncommonly powerful up the gauntlet, and then just a bolt of electricity connects the fingertips, and you just see sparks showering off of her, presumably her head, and just it twitches a few times and falls over.
I love that. All of the flesh around that just flap to the side, and it releases 2 things. 1, Petro.
Hooray!
You fall. Oh, yeah, that's a big hooray. Because you
Hooray!
drop on the ground and you are still relatively okay. Secondly, a large piano drops onto the ground, and it looks in a dire shape, but it is still there.
Oh.
As the piano drops onto the ground, you start to hear a very distant rumbling. There's a meteor approaching. What do you guys do?
no.
Oh, guys.
We got to destroy the
Um,
piano.
I'm gonna just you guys, you can do that. I just need a minute.
Corey jumps in. He's like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And he's looking for a
The,
little.
the piano just dropped on the ground, like in the middle of, like you could see it.
No, he's looking for a little heart of delirium that Norbit powers Norbit.
All right, Briar, you can first take your turn, and then we're gonna cover that.
Yeah.
Briar, what do
Okay.
you do?
I'm gonna start smashing at the piano.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
All right. She's gonna use her short swords.
Seven. That'll hit.
Okay, perfect.
4 points of damage. The piano is taking a beating, but it's still standing.
Okay, perfect. She's gonna do another swing, and boom.
Ooh, okay, that's
That'll hit. And the
15.
7. Two of the legs of the piano break off. It is. It's still possibly playable, but it's in bad shape right now.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, Petro.
Petro, he's just very tired from being stuck in this. Okay, one more thing to do, and he's just like, heaves his maul off the ground. I was like, okay, gotta destroy the piano, gotta kill the big thing, gotta figure out the illusion. Got so much to do today. And then he kind of takes a swing. He just like comes down on top of the piano with his maul.
oh, beautiful.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
If it'll let me. There's something going on with this.
Allow me. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh.
7.
Which will hit.
Oh,
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Pianos are notoriously stationary.
It's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
love it.
With 8 points of damage, you smash this thing to bits. That is enough. The piano breaks in pieces. And as it does, Corey, I will allow you to do what you were doing before we continue. You are looking for a piece of delirium inside of this flesh, right?
Specifically the core that was at the heart of Norbit.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy. I can't see it. It's behind other things. I had dirty 20.
You'll find it.
Okay. So yeah, he finds
You
it.
cannot find it anywhere, but as you're clawing through, literally clawing, as a cat, through all of this bloody, meaty paste, all of a sudden, you see just a little glint of something shiny, and you reach for it and you grab it. As you grab hold of this piece of delirium that has now been in touch with Miss Charlotte, you actually get a flashback. You see what happened here. You
Ooh.
see in rapid succession a simple but elegant lady who is trying her best at playing the piano and doing okay at best. You see this lady meeting with a strange creature and asking this creature if it could please help her to become better. You can see her making a wish to become the best piano player alive. You can see her enjoying being a piano player, the best piano player alive. And you can see the meteor flying over, hitting Drakkenheim, blowing pieces of meteorite and delirium everywhere. A shard of delirium piercing right through the Black Ivory Inn, crashing down exactly on Miss Charlotte and plunging her and her piano into the cellar that you are right now. And Miss Charlotte dying, but not dying, because her wish, warped by the delirium, is going to keep her being the best piano player alive.
Oof.
As you see all of this flashing before your eyes, all of a sudden, you just feel a telltale crackle going through the air. It feels as if the time bubble around you is dissolving. And if you don't want to be consumed by it, you're going to have to make a run for it.
Guys, we gotta
Ooh,
get
there
out
you
of
go.
here. And
All right, we need to. Which way do we go? Do you want to go out the broken down way, or do you want to go out the way we came because we can get the people out?
they're lost. We gotta get out of here. Let's go.
But there's still people that were also trapped by us.
They're trapped in the past. They're not here anymore. We don't have time for this, Briar.
Okay, how about this? And I run over here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have the Molotov anymore, do I?
No, you use it.
Okay. I'm just gonna shout down the hallway and be like, everybody should run away. It's gonna burn down pretty soon. Everybody run away. Okay, bye. I just try to like do my best to like convey something to them of like, you should get out of here.
As you run into the tunnel that you just ran to, you see it stretches for quite a long while. Do you go
Oh.
down this tunnel?
Dashing.
It's either we go down this tunnel or it's quicker to get out by the inn.
I just want to get away from this spot. We're out of the time bubble. We gotta go.
Okay.
But we have
I
dolls.
trust you, Corey.
That makes one of us.
So you choose to go down this tunnel?
That's what it appears to be.
Yeah.
I feel like we should
What?
have gone through the inn.
Based on the way our DM is talking, yeah, I agree.
I never trust him. He always has something up his sleeve. But yeah,
The
it's
choice is yours to make. That's why I'm asking.
dashing.
I don't understand what the choice is, though.
You dash down this tunnel, and as you do, you hear behind you the sound of a bubble collapsing. And all of a sudden, everything around you is silent again. The time causality has corrected itself, and it seems that you are no longer a part of it. The hallway in front of you seems empty. There is a slight breeze going through this tunnel, and it smells slightly of mildew. But it doesn't seem like the time bubble has gotten to you because you felt something slip away from you. Apparently, you have saved yourself. Unfortunately, that cannot be said for all of the souls that you left behind in the Black Ivory Inn. And that is where we're going to leave it for this week.
Oh, man.
No
This is
regrets.
a mess with Petro.
No regrets.
It's gonna have some uppercase T trauma after
No,
this.
they were lost. They were all lost. They were ghosts. They weren't even real. I mean, you saw the lady at the piano, not even real. All of them were probably like that.
Oh,
But there was
boy.
people from the other factions
Nah.
that were trapped as like us.
Illusions. The whole place was probably
They
a big
were not
mimic.
illusions, Corey.
It was
Oh,
a
boy.
house-sized mimic. That's all it was. Whole thing.
They couldn't get out like us.
Well, we had their names. We can probably write them a eulogy or something.
my gosh. Oh man. I'm gonna have to think about next session.
Yeah, Briar's also going to be having a bit of
You gotta trust me. There was nothing we could do. They were completely. Their minds were gone.
He's gonna.
not all
Yep.
of them were gone.
He's gonna be arguing with you about how that was the only way.
Oh yeah, Briar's not going to be happy about it.
What can we do about it now?
We could have done something.
Who knows?
So my initial thought was that I was gonna throw the Molotov cocktail into that room so that the place started burning down, so that they'd all evacuate again. I'm like, maybe some people will be saved. I don't know.
Corey has had enough of this place. He nearly got engulfed. Norbit got engulfed. You got engulfed. You're the strongest person he knows, and you were at the mercy of this creature. And he's like, "We're out. You guys matter to me more than anyone else in that place."
Yeah. Oh man.
I hate
What a
that you
wonderful
put us
session,
through
guys.
this, Barry, but I love it.
This two-parter session
God.
was
Really
intense.
cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times do people get slapped?
I mean, that was the fun part. I like that part.
Upwards of 3.
I mean, one of those
Yeah, I
people
really enjoy that.
You slit a throat of a wizard. Like, of course we can't trust. Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh god.
All right.
Yeah.
That was our session for today. We will not be live next week. We're skipping next week, I believe. So we will be back soon, TM. But if you want to know when, please go ahead and join our Discord for the latest updates on when we will be live. This episode will, of course, soon come to the podcast and to YouTube if you want to watch us over there. But in the meantime, follow us on Discord. Come and talk with us. We don't bite like this creature did. We're actually pretty cool. With that, we'll see you pretty soon. Thanks
Bye,
for watching.
everybody.